Alright, hello everybody, welcome to Do All the Things. I'm a little sick today, so apologies for my voice and everything. Probably take more of a backseat role this time around, but welcome. This is the GDQ Hotfix show. I'll show off my 100% speedruns and runs where we do all something in a game. I'd say we have all graffiti for Rush Cyberfunk. It should be a really good time. But, excuse me. For now, let's get into this first run here. LumbearJack Hermanson by Happy Bear. Hello.
Hello, Shasta. How are you?
Good,
other than the obvious. It's good to see you. I've been excited to be on your show, do all the things ever since you asked me, because I often have a very completionist vibe in my own life. So being able to do all the things on GDQ just it feels like it fits. So this is a great Hotfix show idea. And I'm excited to be showing off LumbearJack today. With me is my incredible, lovely, amazing commentator, Scala Kitty. Scala, would you like to introduce yourself?
Wow. Happy Bear, why you set the bar so high for me? That's okay. You are also extremely lovely and talented. I'm very happy to be here. I'm kind of here for vibes and moral support and to enjoy this game blind. So I'm really excited to get the chance.
Absolutely.
All the things. All the things?
Yeah, I just, Scala, when I asked you to do this, I just needed a buddy to vibe with. So I hope that you enjoy it and that you comment on lots of the amazing and adorable things we're going to see today.
Yes.
So I did run LumbearJack 80% on Legally Cute last year. So this is this game's second time being on a GDQ Hotfix show. And, you know, sometime you may see it in the main event. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But Shasta, is there anything else we need to do before we go ahead and kick this one off?
No, I think we're good whenever you're ready.
All right, that sounds good. I will count us in. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so unfortunately, just because it's the nature of this game, this run, we do have to skip through all the adorable cutscenes, but they are amazing, and I highly recommend playing this game just for the cutscenes alone. They are incredible. So what is this game about? Well, Evil Corporation, a little bit on the nose, but Evil Corporation has invaded this bear's forest, and he is now going to take it to them and end up blowing up their headquarters. So the way that we do that is we slap all of their employees to turn them back into normal, happy people, pursuing their life dreams. And we have to get rid of all of the garbage and industrial waste in an area. And we also, if we want to 100% the game, we have to find bear traps in each level. And the confirmation that we 100%ed each level is when each of those 3 little badges on the ground is lit up. So as you can see, we are already through the first kind of tutorial-ish level, and now we are well on our way to 100%ing this game and doing all the things, including slapping this guy. Who needs porta potties when you can have paper airplanes, right? That's what I say. So one of my favorite things about this run, about 100% specifically, is kind of getting to see all of the cool little hobbies that the changed humans start doing. We will see many over the course of the run. Something I want everyone to kind of look out for is the major glitch of this game. It's really cool, and I think it's pretty neat. It's called a workbench glitch. So what it actually is just making sure I do all the things in this level. What it is we're trying to line up the little bits that we get over the course of the run so that we'll get just enough of them to upgrade our axe right as the workbench appears. So if we do it right, then we can actually have 2 animations going at once, and that saves 2 or 3 seconds per level, which over the course of a 45-minute run definitely adds up. But Scala, what do you think so far?
I mean, this game, the aesthetics of it are amazing. I want to say that first and foremost. I love the 3D look that they went for. My big question, though, Happy Bear, can you please rank the evil corporation as compared to other evil corporations in video games? You know, like Umbrella, like Shinra. Like, where's the ranking? How upset do I need to be at this company?
Yeah, I mean, they're polluting a beautiful forest. So it's definitely pretty high, and it's kind of like unchecked capitalism just running amok. So I would say they're pretty evil. They're not unleashing zombie viruses on the world, so I wouldn't say they're as bad as Umbrella Corporation or anything like that. And they're not like actively sucking the soul of the planet out. As far as I know, they're just capitalists. So
all right, so we're talking like the Captain Planet Fern Gully level of like pollution villainy here.
That is the exact tier the evil corporation is on.
Fabulous.
Yes.
Perfect.
So still not great, Bob, but we're not facing like extinction level events as a result of their machinations.
Not immediately, at least.
Not immediately. Yeah, maybe 100, 200 years down the line.
Oh, Happy Bear, do we get those Yoshi eggs that are up there?
We don't, sadly.
Oh no.
What?
Yeah, well,
some of the things.
we don't want to disturb the Yoshis.
Okay, that's true.
Fair.
The Yoshis are a very important part of the ecosystem, so we have to make sure that we preserve their place within it.
Absolutely.
Was that fish wearing
Absolutely.
glasses?
Say that again, Shas, sorry.
Was that fish wearing glasses back there?
The fish was wearing glasses, yes. In fact,
I love them.
later in the run, we are going to see a fish wearing an entire top hat and tails, which I led that fancy fish. I will absolutely point him out to everybody when we get there. Now this level's interesting. This level's interesting because normally we're running around quite a bit. In this one, we're just destroying one gigantic dozer. And we have to be very methodical about what we destroy. I absolutely have an order for what I am destroying here. So first we get the taillights and things, and then we get the oh, come on. There we go. And then we get the wheels, and then we just start going to town and hacking that thing up. So you've probably noticed by now that one of the core gameplay loops is upgrading our axe at the workbench that the woodpecker is kindly administering for us. And again, we are trying to time it so that all those little bits that are flying into our backpack hit the upgrade animation at the very same time that the workbench animation starts. And if we can do that, then we skip an animation, or rather, they play at the same time.
I like how that was the focus and not the chainsaw sword.
Yeah, I mean, that's just normal. That's a normal day for Jack the bear. His name is Jack, by the way. We actually discovered that about 5 minutes before the show started.
It's true.
Scala asked a very logical question: what is the bear's name, and is it Jack? And I actually had never bothered to find out before. So I guess that's like the duality of human is I see a bear and I just go to town destroying capitalism with it. But Scala actually takes the time to ask, what is the bear's name? And that is what I like about you, Scala, is you're very...
I need to... I have to know the lore, Happy Bear.
You know, I admire that. I admire that. I'm not always a huge lore person, and I don't think that's one of my better qualities.
You gotta respect the lore.
Exactly. Okay, so you see right there? No, go ahead, Scala. You're fine.
Okay. I get Chainsaw Sword. Absolutely amazing. Needs to be in more games, first and foremost. But I was someone who, I've done a lot of like RPG speedrunning, so I often took it upon myself to at least have an okay like knowledge of the lore, because a lot of what I would do is I would try to fill in the gaps, but of course you have to fill in the gaps like in the most like silly and ridiculous way possible.
Of course.
Your summaries just have to be like, all right, cool, we are now fighting this ninja. He's going to flirt with everybody. Don't worry about it. We're not paying attention to that. We're just paying attention to winning this battle. That kind of stuff.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, you're a very lore-oriented person, Scala. So chat, I did a playthrough of a sort of obscure-ish RPG a couple months ago called Live Alive, and Scala was in chat and just was spouting the most delightful factoids and pieces of knowledge about, I mean, spouting makes it sound crass. Or like I wasn't enjoying it. No, I was very much enjoying it. It was immeasurably playthrough enhancing. So Scala absolutely is a lore person.
I'm about to say, I'm like saying like, you know, Scala, you're into lore. I'm like, that is like an understatement. As someone who has previously been very deep in certain communities, like, you know, Final Fantasy VII and Crisis Core, and known for being a lore person. But this game, though, I do wish we could see a little bit of the cutscenes, because the cutscenes look like, from the little glimpses, I mean, they're super cute.
They are, yeah. That's where we get the majority of the lore. This game actually, can't forget to slap that guy, because he's gonna turn into a Victorian bodybuilder. And we also have to free all the chickens.
Oh, look at her with all her chickens!
I know. It's truly lovely.
I'm happy for them.
This is one of those games where there's like no VA, it's just like vibes for all the cutscenes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Head empty, vibes only.
Yes, we have Zelda bombs. Love it.
We do.
Wait, are they a Ghostbuster?
They are.
Did that person? Okay, good. Wait, hold up. This raises several questions now about the status of ghosts in this universe. That there are so many that we need to, you know, get Ghostbusters involved.
Wait, what happened there? That has never happened to me before. The bomb has never come back to me. So there you go. We said the thing. That's never happened before. Yeah, weird stuff happens on GDQ. Honestly, and I'm here for it. I love it when it happens to other speedrunners, and I just sort of have to like salute and laugh when it happens to me.
I just think there should be more games though where you can play golf with bombs.
I agree. Yeah, this needs to be fleshed out and into an entire game concept. There will be more bomb sports later in the run.
Yes.
So fear not. But no more golf, sadly.
That's okay.
Yeah, I don't need to look at the 3 badges next to the stage we just completed.
What? Okay, I need to know this goat's lore, like, immediately.
This goat is a hang glider, and then he got stuck here.
I love this goat. No, just like the introduction, just the sheer, charisma of the hang glider, of the goggles, and everything about this goat. A+ top tier character design.
This goat is the Jeff Goldblum of LumbearJack.
Is it not like, as the kids say, is the goat the goat?
He is the goat of goats. It's true.
Yeah!
Hooray!
Absolutely. Okay, so I've got a defined route that I am going along here. And there we go. So we got the glitch there. And now, honestly, this run is just so vibey because you just get to destroy everything. And it's very cathartic, honestly. If you're having a bad day, if you're worried about things that are happening in your life, just spend a few moments with this goat and everything will be okay again.
See, I can also tell why you like the goat, because this level feels very like Captain Toad.
It does, yes, that is exactly right. So for those who don't know, I used to speedrun Captain Toad quite a bit, and I will be submitting the All Gems Captain Toad run to do all the things. I adore that game, and so anytime there's even like a vaguely Captain Toadish stage in any game, then I just love it. And wow, Jack is strong. This bear is truly powerful. Okay, that was
Does
all
goat
of our
friend come
people.
back?
Say that again.
Is that our only encounter? Oh, I was saying, does the goat come back, or is that our only encounter with the goat?
Well, there he is right there. Yeah, the goat. We'll see the goat again.
Yes.
Here he is.
Thank
So
goodness.
majestic.
So majestic. I mean, wouldn't the world be a better place if there were just hang gliding mountain goats around? I think it would.
Couldn't agree more.
I think it would be better. I think it would also be slightly more dangerous.
That is true. Yeah, crash landing mountain goats and hang gliders don't sound as fun. That does sound like a form of unconventional warfare. Okay, so now we get to meet our turtle friend, who is going to carry us around on her back and help us to clean up the lake. Turtle Friend also appears in several stages, which I love. Turtle Friend also helps us to accomplish some really important movement. Oops. Sometimes Jack is a little excited to jump onto the turtle. But the upgrade ready animation can actually play while the turtle is moving, like so, which I don't know if that's a glitch or intended or what, but it does look a little bit janky. And so we actually use that to our advantage in the run. This run is just a lot of little optimizations, a lot of movement. We don't have a lot of, game-breaking glitches or tricks or anything. But we do have a lot of little optimizations that when, there's your goat, Scala, when you add them all up, add up to a lot of time save. So that makes this game challenging and fun to run. Need to get rid of that car. We'll just make sure everything is gone. There we go.
More turtle friends.
More turtle friends. There we go.
So many friends in this run.
So many friends. It's why I love it so much. One of the other things, so in the any percent run, there's actually a lot of menuing that was developed. And that was actually developed by the current world record holder, Mrs. Gizmalook, who you may have heard of as a godlike Diddy Kong Racing world record holder. He randomly decided that this was going to be a game that he was going to speedrun. And so we were blessed to have him and another runner come in and you just saw me actually pet one of the humans, and that's one of the most joyous things that you can do in this game. We'll do it one more time. Aren't humans cute, everyone?
That's great.
Just such adorable animals. But anyway, Mrs. Gizmalook introduced a lot of menuing into the any percent run, and it really changed any percent. So my world record was 32 minutes and 46 seconds. I originated the run. Was the first person to ever do it. But current world record is like, I think 26 minutes, and a lot of that menuing.
Oh, wow.
And just wild movement. But 100% we can't do that because we have to, I came up with the rules, so I did this to myself, but we have to destroy all of the garbage on the overworld as well, and save all the humans on the overworld. So that means we can't do as much of the menuing. I think there's some limited menuing that we could do. I haven't tried to do it yet, but at some point we'll probably see that. So you can actually activate
Love the flying disco ball back there.
The disco ball is wonderful.
Just like right in the middle of the air. I love that.
It's incredible. It's incredible. I'm not sure that Jack knows that you really shouldn't be destroying a flaming tanker with a gigantic chainsaw sword, but he doesn't understand people and their strange ways. So we'll give him a pass this time.
Thankfully, it worked out.
Thank goodness.
Are we gonna break out a bunch of friends from the zoo?
We are, with our tennis racket. It's time to play tennis, people.
Aw, yeah.
All right, there we go. Go ahead, Skull. Sorry.
I was gonna say, you already have a whole setup here for a whole bomb sports related game. Okay, so we got. I'm looking at all of our friends now. So okay, I see the raccoon. So I guess our friend down there must be some type of deer. Okay, we've got an elephant.
Yeah, that elephant is dapper.
That's a very dapper. That elephant took good cues from Babar in terms of how you need to dress.
Absolutely. He's also hiding our bear trap. I'm going to get it before I potentially forget. That could be bad. A little bit slower, but in a non darn it. In a non-marathon setting or a non-race setting, then I do not mind. We'll get our friends here. Alright, 2 more friends. And a radio station. I don't know why there's so many transmitters here. That's very strange. Alright, here we go.
What's our last? Oh, there a koala.
Koala. They just stabbed?
The elephant just stabbed. Yeah, it's true.
I love that.
It's true. Alright, this guy is going to become George of the Jungle.
Do you have to tell him to watch out for the tree?
We do.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Oh, I know what I did wrong. I forgot the... I forgot the walls at the beginning. Well, that just means we have to free everybody all over again and enjoy our animal friends. Who cares if we make a mistake in this run? Because why wouldn't we just want as much of this game as possible?
It's true.
Heck yeah.
So you mentioned the bear traps earlier, part of 100%. What do they do exactly if you get all of them?
Nothing actually. They're just collectibles for completionists.
Okay.
Yeah. So we don't really get anything as a result. But
You get personal satisfaction.
Exactly.
Maybe that's all the word you need, really.
That's why we're doing it, for the love of the game. Okay, that was a bad angle. That's fine.
It's fine to leave that transmitter up by the raccoon.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no worries. I saw like the bomb didn't actually go off by it. It like rolled like too far.
Good
Yeah, you know what? This game can be a little bit tricky. For that reason, especially the bomb levels. The bomb levels are the levels that can make a run go bad so quickly, because you're not sure which way they're gonna go. You can line it up to where you think it'll go. Okay, we did get the walls. Just checking. Whoops. Honestly, the way that Jack can just tank bomb hits it's very impressive, honestly. We get to see the dabbing elephant again. That was all worth
Heck
it.
yeah.
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness. Alright, go. Okay.
Oh, there it goes.
There it goes. Yeah. So what I was saying earlier is that I don't need to look at the badges as long as I can hear the three chimes. Then it's all good.
Which is a nice little quality of life thing.
It is. Yeah, this game honestly is really good for speedrunning. It's a nice first speedrun if somebody's intimidated by it, but they still want to run a game fast. Honestly, LumbearJack is a great game to get into, and it's just a great cozy game too. The graphics are cozy, the music is cozy. Rescuing animals is just so relaxing. Oh, look at that poor gator up there, just feeling feeling scared. Because he's trapped on a container ship. It's alright, buddy. We'll get you out of there.
Hooray.
Alright, we got him. And now he's just fishing over there. He's just doing his cute little gator thing. Okay, we don't want to destroy everything on this ship because once we get the chainsaw upgrade, then we'll be able to just destroy all of it in one go. I want you to look very closely at this poor sad little dude right here. Mm-hmm. This guy actually wanted to be a pirate maiden, so trans rights, everybody.
Aw, good for her.
Good for her. Yeah. You love to see it. Oh, we don't want to forget this little light over here. That one always trips me up, so I'm glad that I got it. The woodpecker with the goggles just slays me every time. It reminds me of Pyrrha, or is it? Do both Pyrrha and Robbie in Breath of the Wild 2's Kingdom have goggles? I'm trying to remember. Anyway.
Actually.
Yeah, either way, it reminds me of them.
I think Robbie does.
Yeah.
The pirate ship! Her pirate ship came! Aww.
The pirate ship. Yeah, I wish that we could just watch all the cutscenes.
I mean, all the more reason for people to buy this game and play it themselves.
Absolutely. Yeah, if this ever did, by some miracle, get into a GDQ, I would definitely want an incentive to show all the cutscenes.
Yes.
Oh,
Yay, Turtle Friend is back.
Turtle Friend is back. Okay, look very closely who we're going to free.
Okay.
Oh, the fancy fish. I love him.
Hey.
I love him. All right, now we gotta line up the shot pretty well. There we go. And that was a good one. That wasn't great. Come on.
No physics.
Oh, I hate physics. Okay, this was like the worst possible place for this box to go. I should have chased it down, but
Penguin, no.
I know the poor penguin. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the boxes, they can be very finicky. As demonstrated, they also can be a little bit of a run killer. But we make it work. Okay, now it's time to summon a gigantic tree. And this lady is going to be doing pull-ups. Very impressive. We do love our strong women on the GDQ channel. All right, time for the most satisfying sound effect in the game, coming up in a moment. That foghorn is just like candy for my ears. I don't know why I like it so much, but I do.
It's very good.
Thank you. Okay, this one.
You're like any game that has really good sound design like that.
Yeah, same. Okay, we're gonna leave that crate alone and then come back for it. Sometimes, there'll be a crate that just kind of stubbornly sinks into the water. I think sometimes if we can't get it, the game, we'll just say that we got it. Yeah, unfortunately we can't get it. So the game won't track it as leftover debris. I don't think we'll have to do the level again, but let's try getting it one more time, because I do feel a little bit nervous.
I believe.
Yeah, I believe too. Okay. We'll just slice that in half to work out our fears. We destroyed the oil platform, the penguin is saved.
Yay, penguin!
Penguin.
The penguins! They're all so cute.
They are, and there's a little fancy fish man right there.
I love them.
There's a little Fonzie penguin.
It didn't count up.
Oh no.
Okay,
Oh,
well that's
beans.
fine. That's fine.
It's okay.
Unfortunately, it is kind of RNG, like whether the crate is gonna just not track as
It's good not to cooperate.
yeah.
Did that track
no.
okay?
Oh no, Scala.
Yeah.
Can somebody ban this troll from my commentary?
No.
I'm just teasing. That was very good, Scala. I'm proud of you.
It was a bit of a stretch. I'm not gonna lie. That's one that would definitely work better written rather than spoken, I feel.
Agreed. Okay, there we go. We shouldn't. I don't think there will be a falling crate, or a sinking crate, I guess would be a better way to put it, but that's okay. I mean, it is showcasing why this game can be a little challenging to run sometimes, is because you do have things like that happen. So, that would definitely be a run under if this were a normal run. Yeah, if a crate drifts over there, then it's sometimes a game over. But like in a run today, I was able to still get the crate. I was able to hit it. So again, it's a little bit RNG, I guess, just how the game chooses to handle that, which stinks. But it's the price we pay for running such a cute game.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes it's the coziest games that have the hardest tricks and that punish you the most, so imagine...
This has been very cozy for sure.
Yeah, this is cozy, but Shasta's a Kirby speedrunner, as a Phantom Hourglass speedrunner. I'm sure you know what I mean.
Yeah. That's a Phantom Hourglass is definitely less cozy than Kirby.
Well, I thought it was cozy when I was watching you the other night.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, we need to... There we go. I didn't want to trigger the cutscene without that, so... There we go.
Hooray.
Because then we would have had to do it a third time if I hadn't gotten that. Alright. I lied. We're golfing again.
Woo, what? More golf.
More
Love
golf.
golf.
We're just slapping people in the sense. So this one, we just have to... Come on. Sometimes that happens.
Jack's little, like fire reactor noises was way cuter than I was expecting.
Agreed.
I was not expecting Jack to have such a high-pitched voice.
So true.
He's such a
so
nerd.
true.
I love him.
Man, this is the worst section I've had here in a while. The timing on these flamethrowers is really tight. It's really tight, so it can easily go a little bit sideways. But you know what? Most of our stages have been going great in this level. We've just had a couple not great ones. But the first golf bomb level actually went pretty well. That went a lot better than when I was practicing it today. So that's just kind of how speedrunning is, right? Is you just you have good segments, you have bad segments, and you just hope that you have more good ones than bad ones. All right, we got the workbench glitch right there. And we are almost, we're about 2/3 of the way through the run, actually.
Oh, good.
So we are... Hello? We didn't get the flamethrowers. The flamethrower people, we forgot about them. We can't forget about them, chat. No human left behind. And I better pet 1 or 2 humans just to make up for it. There, enjoy your comics, man. Or whatever she's reading. Actually, maybe that's a Game Boy. I don't know.
It looks like a paper, so I would say comics are a pretty good guess.
Which I'd love it to be a Game Boy. I'm pretty sure it's a comic, yeah.
Alright, fortunately this level doesn't take too long. So we will be right on our way in a jiffy. But I will go back and... Now those people, we've got a Brazilian soccer player, an Argentinian soccer player, some football enjoyers. Speaking of football/soccer, I'm very excited to watch some during the Olympics in a couple weeks. Actually, next week. Wow.
It's next week. Oh my goodness.
It is.
Sneak up on me.
Yeah, it starts Wednesday, and then the official opening ceremony isn't until Friday. I admit I am kind of an Olympics enjoyer, and what in the world?
More friends.
What just happened?
Oh, there we go. Okay.
We gotta see some cutscene. It's
All right,
fine.
we'll just let the cutscene play out.
Yeah.
Somehow I accessed the menu from inside the cutscene. That is absolutely wild. That's never happened before. I didn't know that you could do that. Wow. Okay, now we're playing racquetball inside a nuclear reactor.
I like that we're
sure
for sure
that's
that
safe.
this is racquetball, and that's true. It's a racket for tennis as well. I was thinking it could be pickleball. I know is like a thing now.
True. Yeah, lots of people.
Is pickleball a thing like over on the West Coast?
I think maybe amongst like the 55 plus crowd, like I don't hear about people my age being like, "Hey, bro, let's go to the pickleball courts" or whatever. But
Okay, that explains several. Happy Bear knows that I'm very involved with my local town, and we got a lot of people who are real into pickleball.
yeah,
But my town also skews very older in its demographic. Is that a cow friend? Hold up, cow friend?
yes, that is cow friend. Say hello to cow friend,
I
everyone.
love them! What? She's so cute!
She is so cute.
I love her!
Any cow friend cosplayers, maybe? I want to see some LumbearJack cosplay at San Diego Comic-Con.
This actually would be kind of like like this actually I think would actually be like a very cute cosplay.
I agree. I agree. So in that previous level, we actually can't talk to that foreman until the last cutscene is over, or else the game glitches and we have to do the whole level over again. So this game is a little bit touchy. Honestly, I'm just realizing it now as we're talking about it. And okay, we're in my least favorite level in the game. This level is very touchy. We have to knock a bunch of these little modular pallets off each building. And doing it with the wrecking ball can be horrible and awful. It is the most finicky thing in the game, and I hate it. But it went pretty well that time. Really? I'm trying to get the glitch here. Really? Alright, well, we have to get one more of these. I was counting it out today. I thought that we could have 2 of these pallets still up there. But, oh boy. Wow.
Oh, okay.
Whoa!
Okay, well, you see why it is so janky, and why every LumbearJack runner fears the wrecking ball. Not that there's a lot of us, but there's like 5 or 6. I'm not the only one.
I mean, isn't the real question if you come in like the wrecking ball?
Very true, Miley Cyrus, very true. That is a great question. I will say though, once you kind of get through the wrecking ball part and you can just start going to town, very satisfying. Very satisfying. Look at this guy. Just make sure we don't forget him.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's petting the fish, chat. Oh my,
my
lord.
goodness.
It's so precious.
I like that he put on a really snazzy outfit to pet the fish.
He did. He put on his best waders.
I had the thing that I'm enjoying the most about all of this is the way the buildings are tumbling. Like they were just like made out of blocks.
It's very silly and very satisfying.
I deeply appreciated those physics. Oh my god, are we gonna... Borger time!
Borger time. Okay, first we have to turn the camera a little bit and grab that sign. That sign is so tricky. So is the spare trap. Okay. Chat, I want you to watch very closely. Look at these two sad men. They're so sad. Oh, one of them's a woman. Another one's a woman. Trans rights, everybody.
And they were lesbians.
They're lesbians, and they're living their best life. And there's John Travolta and Samuel L. Jackson. Yes, those are the people from Pulp Fiction. So we have two trans lesbians and two iconic hitmen. Weird combination, but it works. It works.
It works.
It works.
One of the things I love most about this game is just watching the built-over areas become natural again. It's very satisfying.
Have you seen Terra Nil, Happy Bear?
I think it's on my wish list actually.
Yeah, that if you like that particular type of like satisfaction of restoring an environment, that's what that game's all about.
Ooh. I love it. I love it. Okay, so we are doing a very defined route here. Let's try to get that. Sometimes it's a little bit hard timing everything to get the workbench glitch, but it is all good. And now we can go to town, just totally annihilating this thing. We do have to hit one more guy. He turns into Edward Scissorhands. This is a very... The cameos keep getting funnier as the game progresses, so...
I also love that dabbing elephant came back.
Yeah, and in that cutscene, the bear, Jack, and the dabbing elephant do the ultimate, like, man high five of power. It's incredible. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. There's just
how we're making all these good friends.
I know, and they're following us. It's wonderful. Nature truly is healing.
I'm still trying to figure out like exactly like what type of species like our deer friend is, because they kind of look like a deer, but they also kind of look like almost like a rabbit. I'm like, are they secretly a jackalope?
That's an easy one to answer, Scala. It's a dearly beloved. Shout out to all my Kingdom Hearts homies out there.
Yeah, that's definitely me.
I still have never finished a Kingdom Hearts game. I think we're gonna try to do one at some point on my channel.
Well, good news. There's now an official play order.
Oh, good. Now I'll know exactly when to play Kingdom Hearts 492.5, The Soul of Pretzels.
That'll be my first one too.
Cool.
Hey, that's I mean, pretty good fake KH name. But the thing is that you know, I say this as someone who does like legitimately enjoy the Kingdom Hearts series. I'm like, I also will absolutely make complete and total fun of the Kingdom Hearts series.
You definitely have to. All right, this is the last level.
Oh wow!
Yeah, this is a speedy run. And it's honestly over way too fast, even 100%. It feels like we've just started to get to know these people and enjoy them. So here, the bear actually changes into multiple outfits.
Jack
So
fashion show.
we're still in our golf era.
Happy Bears, is this Fashion Souls?
Is this Fashion Souls?
The whole thing in like the Souls board games, you have to, dress up really cool.
Absolutely.
Okay, great.
Yeah, this is a Souls like. You have to have really good timing. Alright, there we go. And now we get to start ascending the Evil Corporation headquarters. Very exciting. And all hell will break loose in about 2 minutes. But for now, it's just kind of running up and slapping all of these little scaffolding things, and the woodpecker will build this little workbench up here. Now things start getting a little nuttier. Shout out to all my squirrel woodland friends out there. We cut off all the scaffolding. Then we're gonna destroy my man's Evil Corporation getaway helicopter. And we get to skip that. And now we're gonna do 3 hits on this. It won't be timed quite yet, but we are going to run over here. All right, and then we're getting our ending cutscene.
All our friends!
So many friends.
And then we'll just make sure that we got everything. Time.
GG!
GG.
Thank you. So the confirmation is that we did indeed get all 3 of these, and right when the bear trap lights up, that is time. And now I'm going to demonstrate just right at the end this sick dancing movement that the bear can do. Holy wow.
Oh my
Love
god.
it.
Look at them go.
This man can groove. I even got on the moonwalk today, but I couldn't replicate it, so. Yeah, he won't do it. It's fine. Also, I like the grassy burger right here, the veggie burger, the plant-based
Oh yeah, I didn't even
burger.
notice that.
The ultimate veggie burger.
Exactly. And here's Dapper Dan clapping for us. That's really cool. Anyway,
Did I think Clapper Dan?
Clapper Dan. I love it. I love it, Shasta. Incredible. Well, yeah. So this is a fairly short run, but it's a really fun one, and I would definitely encourage anyone who's interested in speedrunning to pick this one up, or anyone who just wants a cozy, cute little game when you're feeling bad. Hopefully you can feel bad if you want to, but if you're feeling bad about the world, then this game is a great pick-me-up. I know that just kind of vibing to this game has helped me to kind of recover from a tough day today. So, I'm already feeling happier and more hopeful about things, and I think that's the point of this game. If you're wondering where to find
Absolutely.
me, I don't do a lot of speedruns anymore. Mainly just on GDQ or another speedrun event or something like that. We do a lot of mostly Zelda playthroughs and RPGs, and a lot of GameCube on my channel right now. But there's always the possibility that I could get super interested in a speedrun again and jump back into it. But if you're interested in any of those things, I would love to have you come hang out. We have a very friendly and welcoming community. And I also have a YouTube channel where I actually publish documentaries about speedrunning. So I would love to have you check both of those out. Scala, any last words? Where can we find you?
I very occasionally stream over at twitch.tv/ScalaKitty. You are definitely more likely to find me either working on or hosting for different charity events. That really is my passion. So, but every so often I will occasionally do a stream over to my personal channel. And anyone who would like to join is absolutely welcome to do so. I also try to keep things very lighthearted, very cute and cozy.
Perfect. That's the way we like it, Scala. Well, thank you for being a wonderful wing person today. Always a pleasure, my friend. And I just want to say thank you to Shasta for inviting me to be on the show, and to Smooth Operative and Richard for being good tech checkers today, and to the rest of GDQ staff who make this such a wonderful opportunity to be on the show and help to keep GDQ running. So thank you, everyone. It's been a privilege today.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming on the show, both of you. And that being said, we'll be going to the break and set for our next round after this. Rush Cyberfunk All Graffiti. So stick around for that. And yeah. All right, everybody, welcome back to Do All the Things. GDQ Hotfix show all about 100% speedruns and runs where you do all something in the game, like all graffiti and Rush Cyberfunk in 1 second. But before we get started, I got some announcements to read for y'all, so stick with me in this one. So we got GQ's next all-women and femme speedrunning event, Flame Fatales. It's happening August 18th through 25th. Exclamation mark FF in Twitch chat. Check out the schedule. Let us know where you're looking forward to the most. Personally, see more supported guests on the first day. Oh, incredible. Love that game. Used to run myself. Very good. Looking forward to that the most personally. But yeah, GQ is also coming to PAX West August 30th through September 2nd. Schedule's out now. Exclamation mark PAX in Twitch chats for more info, and let us know what you're excited to see there. I haven't seen that schedule yet myself, so can't say anything on that one, but should also be very good too. Speaking of events that we're doing, Games of Quick Express is heard at TwitchCon from September 20th to 22nd. Submissions will open July 24th. Exclamation mark GEQX in Twitch chat for info on that events. A lot of events going on here. And speaking of cool events, go to gamesandquit.com/hotfix for more info on weekly shows and weekend specials. Every day we're doing stuff pretty much. Woo! Yeah! There's all our events going on right now. For the most part. But yeah. That being said, I think it's time to start us off. So, hello. How's it going?
It's going good.
Yeah.
So I'm Syndark Fates, and I'll be showcasing off Rush Cyberfunk All Graffitis, and joining me is...
Hi, I'm Shovelclaws. I used to run this game a lot, not so much anymore, but big fan of this run. It's very, very cool. Probably my favorite category of this game.
It's so cool.
It's been going a lot of rerouting, so I'm happy to showcase this off finally. And the whole objective is to obviously get all the graffiti so we can unlock a specific character called the Old Head. So
yeah, we'll talk about it some more during the run, but the unlock perimeters are a bit weird. So,
yeah,
we'll talk about it, I'm sure.
All right, do you want to give a countdown or?
Nishasa, you want to do the honors? Give us a countdown real fast.
I can do it real fast, I guess. All right, 3, 2, 1, kablam!
Woo! Let's go. All right. So this game, everyone has to start off in the prologue, unfortunately. This is where we meet our main playable character, or this guy at least, Foe. This is just a big police station, and we got to break out of prison. The game intends you to do this by following around this character named Trice and giving you a bunch of equipment to use. So you'll see Foe, this main character's back, does not have anything on it. We'll change that in about 15 seconds. Get us a jetpack, get us a boost pack, I think it's called, actually, if we're being lore accurate. We're going to get us the ability to even spray graffitis, kind of important in a run like this, and all sorts of stuff. Though, Syndark, I don't know, man, your movement here, kind of bad, man. I feel like...
I'm blaming my controller. The button's got a
can we reset, actually? Can we
reset? Yeah, we're resetting right now.
This is a bit. I have to clarify. We quit out here to... We quit out to manipulate Trice's AI. Here, he has this really long movement string down this hallway, but instead what we're going to do is quit out to teleport him to this room. This saves time because the loading screens aren't timed in speedruns, so pretty useful. But we'll grab our last equipment here, the roller skates. We need these as well for the game. Before turning around and doing locker clip, this is the first part of a trick called Pretty Boy Skip, where we're going to go out of bounds, and out of bounds here is a trigger that allows us to completely skip the rest of the prologue. If you've played this game casually, you might know, hey, prologue has some graffitis in it. We don't have to do them because of the unlock perimeter that we were talking about earlier. So don't worry about it. Run is still valid. Pretty Boy Skip is still allowed in this run, just because you don't actually... Yeah, we don't actually have to spray those graffitis to get the unlock condition that we use to track all the graffitis being sprayed. Otherwise, that'd be a lot of like weird manual tracking, and that's a lot for both a runner and a verifier. Don't want to do it, so the game has a much easier way to track it for us, which is to unlock the ult head. Additionally, you may notice that our main character guy no longer has a skull, no head. It's gone. It got cut off by our antagonist of the game, DJ Cyber. DJ Cyber is we're gonna have to track down and get back what is ours, our whole ass head. So we need to make sure to chase him down, find him where he's at. That's kind of the story of the game, is just find your head. Kind of weird, but we'll get there.
Yep.
Otherwise, Sindarek, we did a trick, or I guess we didn't do a trick. Do you want to talk about that real fast?
Yeah, so I saw some people type in the chat. We don't do PBR because if we do PBR, we skip this cutscene. We don't do the tutorial that teaches us the basics. And we have to talk to Trice after the tutorial so we can actually spawn in the collectibles and, most importantly, the sprays in Hideout. So that's the reason why we don't do PBR. So we have to sit through this cutscene, sadly.
Yeah, PBR is a frame-perfect trick when you're out of bounds in the prologue, where you pause the game as you hit the loading zone, and that skips a lot of stuff. It is really broken and weird, but we can't do it because otherwise we can't complete the category.
Yeah. So right now we're actually in the tutorial. We just need to hit certain triggers for this first part. So as soon as we touch that billboard and just touch this wall, it should be over. And we're gonna do the same thing for this. Granted, I'm gonna hold RT so I get a little boost for the starting half of it. Touch this billboard and just touch the ground so it ends. Then our last little tutorial is to keep 15 tricks, which we're going to go over to these stairs. And if you go down a slope and gain a significant amount of speed, it will reset your trick counter, that little bar down there.
When you get off your board in Tony Hawk, you have the little timer. That's kind of the same idea here, is if you don't start a new combo string, you'll drop your combo.
Yeah.
As you can tell, this game is pretty straightforward in its controls. You have a boost, you have a jump, you can grind rails, you can ride billboards, all sorts of stuff. You also have a double jump, which is pretty useful. This tutorial is a good way for you to visually see, hey, this game's movement, pretty basic, pretty straightforward. But we're going to spray some graffitis here. Trice wants us to get, I think it's 20.
Yeah, 20 rep. I think it's just 20 rep. We're going to grab 16.
We're not going to do 20. We're getting 16, and then we're going to do a clip out to Matan. Matan is this area off to the right here, where this is actually the last zone of the game. That said, we can't complete the game from here because we're still in Chapter 1. And this game has a chapter-based system where you have 5 chapters, and you need to get complete certain objectives in the story to progress chapters. That said, in Chapter 1, what we're going to do is break out of Hideout and then go to Matan and then Square in order to skip some stuff in a future chapter. So in Chapter 2, this will all come to our benefit. It's a much easier and faster way to route some of the graffitis we're doing and to progress some of these story objectives we're progressing by doing this. Thankfully, though, in all graffitis, we have a little bit more downtime because we have to spray some extra sprays that in any percent we actually wouldn't. So we get to actually calm down, relax, listen to the awesome soundtrack of this game a little bit. This is a particular favorite of mine. Precious Thing is goated. But finally, we can just fucking breathe. Jesus. This run is a lot out the gate. It is quite heavy.
Yeah. So we're gonna grab this too. It's very well hidden because a lot of the sprays, you can see that they're like yellow flashing, but obviously that billboard's yellow, so That one's a little bit hidden. Then we're gonna set up for a trick called a zip. So do you want to explain what a zip is?
Yeah, so zips are actually pretty technical, pretty complicated. But we're gonna keep it simple for you. Basically, if you hit the top corner of a billboard, you'll see that Syndark got a ton of speed just out of kind of nowhere. That speed is basically the game doing an improper calculation based on your position and where you're hitting the billboard, which means that it gives you just a ton of speed for no reason. Additionally, we can use something called zip storage in order to keep the speed from one billboard and transfer it to another. You'll see Syndark do it there. That's way too complicated for someone who has never seen this game before to really pay attention to, though. So just in your mind, think of it as a different way to do a zip. Most zips are done off the top corner, but occasionally you'll see Syndark do it off the side. That's the job of zip storage, but effectively they are both zips, so we'll just refer to both of them as zips.
Right now,
for the rest of the run.
I would say you can carry that zip over to this spray, but it's just really hard. So I'm doing a kind of a slower way just to get this spray out of the way. And now we're actually going to be heading into the first chapter, which is Versum, but we're obviously entering it from the reverse way, which we're going to have to obviously...
This is not how you're supposed to do this.
Yeah, warning, don't attempt this at home.
We're professionals.
So right now, we're just going to make our way onto the train tracks. So we can talk to a certain character, which is actually going to spawn pretty much all the optional sprays. Which
Very nice climb there. A little bit trickier than it looks.
Yeah. We're going to talk to Rave. She's going to spawn a bunch of sprays on the train, but obviously it's ran past us. So what we're going to do is spray this 8, then we're going to save quit. Just so what that will do is pretty much just give us more time to get back on the train, just because you really can't get all the sprays that are at the train station plus getting on the train. So that's why we save quit here.
There's a second spray off to the, I think it's the left of that XL.
Yeah, it's a 2.
Yeah, this little guy
this
messes us up.
You.
But yeah, talking to Rave spawns a bunch of these sprays. The interesting thing about all graffitis is that some characters, such as Rave here, spawn graffitis like this in the open world. There are kind of two sprays in my mind that characters spawn. You have race sprays, which are kind of goals at the end of a circuit, kind of a finish line that you'll have. And then you have actual heaven spots, as I call them, where the character wants you to get to somewhere, spray a thing, boom, you're done. We need to do all the heaven spot sprays in the game. We don't have to do all the race sprays in the game. So, for example, with Rave, her last challenge in order to unlock her is a race spray. We're not going to do all 3 parts of her challenge. We're only doing the first one because it unlocks a bunch of heaven spots.
Now we'll be entering Grain Graveyard. The graveyard. Hopefully I said that right.
The Grain Graveyard.
Alrighty, hey, let's be nice already.
This train graveyard has a ton of sprays, so we're going to just spray them all down real fast.
I say this is all, I'm pretty sure the collectible here. There's a song here. I'm pretty sure it's Precious Thing, if I'm not wrong, right?
Yeah, it is. I'm pretty sure. Oh. But we have Operate on right now, so I mean, this is the better song, anyways.
Oh,
clearly.
I disagree. I have hot takes about all the songs.
It's all about that light switch with you.
Oh my! Don't bring up light switch. Worst song in human history.
That's crazy when Bounce Upon a Time exists.
What's wrong with Bounce Upon
the song?
Oh.
No.
I can't believe this.
No.
It's literally the old head song. We gotta respect them. Like, why are we literally? All right. We're gonna collect 3 more sprays, which are gonna be on this top cart. Then we're actually be heading to the back alley, and you're wondering how we're gonna do that. You'll see shortly.
There's a really cool zip coming up.
Yeah. And this zip kind of sets up if you're a runner in the chat and you know what old Nightmare 1 was, this is kind of like a similar setup.
You should do that just for fun.
Oh,
there we go.
No, thank you. Do not want to do old. Yeah. You can just
walls are pretty much just suggestions in this game. You can almost always clip through walls in this game. Some walls are a lot harder than others, but
It doesn't matter. Invisible billboard here for whatever reason. I don't know. So we can get over to these sprays over here, and then we're gonna do another zip to. We're actually skipping an old head wall, which requires you to hit a certain amount of rep to talk to the old heads, so they'll let you in. We'll be heading to the bazaar after these sprays. We're gonna set up for it.
We haven't kind of explained how the actual gameplay of the game works. So you're not supposed to be doing a lot of this. In fact, we haven't even really started the story in Chapter 1 yet. So how this game is supposed to be played is you enter an area, you spray graffiti until a rival gang arrives, and then once that rival gang arrives, you need to spray more graffiti in order to get your reputation up. And each graffiti gives you a certain amount of rep, and basically it's kind of a checkpoint system. Each challenge requires a certain amount of rep in order for you to get it, in order for you to beat it. Of course, in all graffiti, we're getting all of the graffiti in every area anyways, so rep is never usually a big deal. We kind of just do what we can to optimize the movement and such. But we have enough rep to kind of circumvent all of the stories so far. In future areas, I believe at least, I don't know that much about this route. I do believe we'll be a little bit more a little bit more on the intended path with things, but for Versum, we have a lot of rep that we just get out of the way now.
So I'm trying to void out here. I'm trying to get out of here because we're kind of locked in because there's the old head one. There we go. And now we got to take a kind of a slow fall to void out. So, and you'll see where the void out takes us. It's going to take us to actually the Frank spray that we need a spray to actually just start, the chapter. We still actually even, started the chapter yet. So now chapter 1 started. There we go. We're going to get a cutscene of the Franks telling us, hey, get off our turf. And because we obviously are spraying on their territory. And we're going to see a mysterious character on the roofs. Oh, yeah, and the Franks... Oh, you can go.
I gotta say as well, too, like, all the movement we're doing so far is just, like, it's took me, like, a long time to actually get all these graffitis actually myself.
Yeah.
So, like...
This category's movement is so cool.
Kind of ridiculous, honestly.
All right. Hopefully I'm on cycle because there's kind of a car cycle that you can make. So there's a truck that actually has a 4 spray. It is also kind of
RNG.
Yeah. So there's actually a car that actually has a 4 spray right behind it. So we'll see if it comes around by the time I'm done finishing this 6 spray. And if not, we can grab it during crew battle. All right, it's not going to spawn in. So we'll actually start doing the Frank challenges. There's 1 Frank, 2. And 3.
Thank you for teaching me how to count. I didn't know how to do that before. Yeah, so we have to beat all 3 of these Franks in order to progress the story. We do have optimizations in these challenges. For example, we're going to drop down at the last corner here. This challenge wants you to get a multiplier of 8 by hitting 8 different hard corners, which are just corners on rails that you lean into. We're going to keep the combo going once we jump down here in order to get this XL spray, and then we're going to drop it afterwards. And that'll put us back up at the top. Just like that.
And we can't skip these cutscenes, but they just show you like the graffiti that they drop, which we sadly won't be really collecting.
Wow.
I won't be collecting it.
Yeah, unfortunately, this game is kind of riddled with unskippable cutscenes. That's how life is, but the nice thing about all graffitis is that the gameplay to cutscene ratio is so much higher that it actually just isn't a problem.
Yeah.
It's way worse than any percent.
Now we're just going to do the wall ride, which we just have to hit certain triggers. So, and there's a spray here. And we have to be fast to grab this spray just because it can technically glitch out if you like talk to the Frank at a weird time, because Bell tries to get it at a similar time when you're obviously talking to the Frank, which will glitch it out. So we made it.
Yeah, you can kind of soft lock that spray. Bell is one of our crew members. Our crew members during chapters will ride around, and in chapter 1, I think they sprayed 2 different graffitis, so we never have to spray them ourselves.
All right, go for another zip to hopefully bounce up these stairs. You can grab this 6, nice. We're gonna be doing our final Frank challenge.
No wall clip either. Very convenient.
Yeah, you can't clip through that wall from at least my testing.
Oh, really? Interesting.
We're gonna spray this into a zip scorch so we can just go all the way, since the challenge is supposed to go all the way down this hill, and we did it.
Wow.
Jeez. Oh, bye.
Yep. Yeah, I was saying,
Yeah.
you can get launched by the stairs, or sometimes the game will just be like, no, and you just stay on the ground. I'm just gonna skip a bunch of cutscenes, since now they're like, man, they beat us. The cops come, and then they're gonna go to their little hideout. So we're gonna meet them up
Yeah, and we're
there.
coming up on a trick that is probably my favorite trick in the entire game.
It's also my favorite. Yay!
Wow, we
I'm
agreed
not
on
biased.
something? This is crazy.
Oh, well, because I invented it. That's the only reason why I like it.
That's fair.
Actually, no, let me do this other spray. Kind of want to save. Yeah, something else is that it's kind of important to do, like, vary your spray patterns, just because you get a certain amount of boost for depending on the spray. So we'll be doing that for my boost gauge. So we're gonna trick jump up to this helicopter. Then we're gonna see who was piloting it, which she was in prologue, but we obviously skipped her. This is Rhett Build, and say goodbye to Rhett Build as we go into a corner. And that's the end of the
Me
boss fight.
say bye to a cop? Never.
Never. Yeah, to basically explain, that's stone. I think what Stonewall? I forget.
Stonewall?
Yeah.
It's your trick.
No, I didn't name it. I invented the trick. Didn't name it. I'm just gonna let that be known. Didn't get to name it. All right.
Yeah. So that Stonewall skips a pretty long police fight. I love that trick name because if you are any sort of queer, then you know. But it's a banger. We just basically how that works is we exit a like trigger for the cops to navigate to us, and the game gets real mad and just skips the fight because it's like, oh, you're out of the arena, don't want you to soft lock.
Yep. So right now we're in
Very cool.
crew battle. We just gotta beat them, which we already beat them in score. They probably won't get even to 50k. So we're
Pranks are so bad.
hey, let's be nice.
They do
They're
not
trying
know
to
how to
hardest. Oh my.
I'm sorry, pranks.
All right, we're gonna be collecting the remaining sprays that we forgot, but we forgot them intentionally. All right.
Yeah. A lot of this category is trying to optimize as much as possible getting sprays in the crew battles. Unfortunately, because the timer is only 2 minutes long, we don't have that long to work with. But if we're going to be forced into this 2 minute, basically a 2 minute cutscene, anyways, then we might as well try to optimize as much as possible. We're playing Rush Cyberfunk, not Fall Guys.
Well, you know how you asked that you wanted me to do the old nightmare? It looks like I'm gonna attempt it for the fans.
Well,
I guess.
you can get storage still.
Oh, my frames. Thank you, game. All right, yeah, well, I don't have enough time actually, because you like end.
No, you definitely do.
No. I still have to get these
Okay.
sprays. I still have to get these sprays.
Couldn't you just get those at the start of chapter 2? We're arguing on GDQ Hotfix, oh god.
No.
Dad,
Why would I bother? Why would I bother doing that?
Okay.
You mainly want to be.
That's for you, honey. Okay.
We're gonna be grabbing this too, and we got one more spray to do. We pretty much got an all the rep now. We'll be at 282 after this 4 spray right there, which I don't even know why I took this way. I could have just lost my storage.
You could just trick jump, I think.
No, trick jumping is for nerds.
Okay,
Yeah, there
be
you go.
nice.
There we go. Now we got all the sprays done. Now we just gotta chill for 5 seconds for a cutscene to start.
Yeah, and that's Versum. Let's go. Yeah, so this movement, Versum is probably my favorite area in this entire game. It's so cool. But story update. We've beaten the Franks, and now we are trying to. We went to the Franks to figure out what's up with our head. Try to find it because they have a crew leader called the Flesh Prince, which does a bunch of weird magic voodoo stuff with people. You can see the Franks are these kind of like stitched together people. That's his doing. So we thought, hey, Flesh Prince might know where our head is. And after we beat them, Flesh Prince refuses to go down like a champ and refuses to give over Versum to us as our burrow. Our kind of quest takes us along 5 boroughs of New Amsterdam in order to become All City, which is basically just beating every crew. You don't have to know all that much about it. But since Franks have refused, DJ Cyber is going to kind of crash on in, make sure they give us our rightful earnings, and then we kind of confront him about him doing the whole like chopping off our head thing, kind of messed up. And that's when he puts us in the machine, and that's going to take us into our own memories, where in the first dream segment.
Well, we're gonna have to show the old nightmare because
Dig it.
I fall guys.
You fall guy.
New term
That's
just dropped.
crazy. That's fire.
All right.
Let's see.
After we just get through this, I don't even know what to call this part, but after we hit another
Story. Trademark.
story. See, I don't understand why we go through here. No point. All right, now we're actually in the dream, which we have to go all the way to the end to hit the final spray to end the chapter. So we're gonna go for Old Nightmare, which hopefully I remember my setup.
If you hit this, it's gonna be kind of
Well,
wild.
we'll take it.
You got something.
I'll take the
Yeah. It's a little bit faster that way. Unfortunately, because what we usually do there is use a zip to launch ourselves off of a staircase and a little ramp in order to get all the way to the end, but that's okay. Because there's a lot of cool movement in this section too. So you get to see some of it. Sindark doing that cute little jump. I love that staircase jump. Too bad it never gets used.
Any percent glitchless?
That implies that people run that category.
Fair point.
Wow.
All right, we're nearing the end now, but you just gotta make it up this big tower.
Thankfully, this is one of the shortest dreams, so not hitting Nightmare is like not a big deal. Nightmare is what we call the skip to these levels because dream, funny.
Nightmare.
But after that, we're gonna finish up the chapter with another short little story cutscene. Red is now dead. Oh, never mind, he's fine. Don't me. The hell?
Oh, so
I come on to
close.
commentate
Oh,
your
so
run.
close,
This is how you
Claus.
thank me.
Actually, Red is, was just woken up from his nap.
Oh, he was sleepy. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Because it was a dream. Come on, Claus. Give us the program.
Oh my god, I get it. Okay. But yeah, after this we're gonna get into chapter 2, and chapter 2 has some banger movement in the actual meat of the chapter. So
Yeah, you're gonna have to wait after this
excited.
cutscene explaining more story, sadly.
woo! I love story. I think here I'm trying to remember the story.
So try
but basically we just get told about all of the crews, right?
we get told about the big three, which is why we're trying to, something Felix, I don't know, died.
Yeah. New Amsterdam used to be run by the big three, which is Felix, DJ Cyber, and Foe. Foe is who we were originally playing as before we got our head chopped off. And those three eventually fell out after Felix disappeared one day, and then DJ Cyber stole his mask. So it's kind of this weird murder mystery type vibe. And then we get introduced to Futurism, which is DJ Cyber's crew. These guys will actually show up in this run. Usually we have a skip fighting this crew ever, but because it's all graffitis, we have a reason to actually do them. And then who we're going to see in chapter 2 is Eclipse. These girl bosses, they are probably my least favorite crew in the entire game, to be honest.
Why are we hating on Eclipse?
I don't vibe with mean
They put you in a coma. What's wrong with
They
that?
bully my baby girl.
Oh, but baby girl doesn't even mind it that much. I don't know why.
Okay, that's fair. But yeah, Eclipse run Brink Terminal, and they've recently kind of chewed their way into running Millennium Square, which is the kind of hub area of the game. Millennium Square is going to be where we're going to next, and it's where we sprayed a bunch of those graffitis in chapter 1 earlier, breaking out of bounds and going through Matan and stuff like that. First, though, we gotta spray some stuff in Hideout.
We're gonna get this 4, a 6, and a 2, and then we're gonna head back to Versum Hill so we can do a trick that I can hopefully hit.
Yeah, we'll see. We're about to do it the Milky Way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But we have to get our phone because we had it, but now we can actually take pictures now. That's that whole point of the cutscene. Belle says we can take pretty pictures. Yay! Which will be used actually. The pictures will be used in the run.
Let's
my
go.
God, that's true. I forgot.
They
about
actually have a purpose. Yeah, and then
I did forget.
yeah, Belle just tells us meet us up in Millennium Square, so we're gonna hopefully hit.
Millennium Square is at the end of Versum, and we're gonna do something. Oh, womp womp. Gonna do the backup. That's kind of slow.
Whatever.
That's much faster.
All right, let me make sure we are at 282. Nice. Okay.
Yeah. So that was called the Milky Way, found by Milky. That zip is usually to get all the way at the down towards the bottom of Versum. You can carry a lot more speed if you hit the top corner, but there's a backup on the bottom corner that will launch you a little bit faster than just walking down. And then into Millennium Square. We're kind of on the intended path, but we're gonna do things a little bit differently. Grab this spray, and then are you going for the zip?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. We're gonna do a trick jump, which is a way to high jump and then hit the corner here. Oh, just barely too low, I think.
I'm only gonna go for it
and well, that's fair. That would have sent us all the way over to Eclipse. It is very fast, probably one of the most recent additions to any percent is doing that zip. And then we have to swap to our first different character. We're going to swap over to playing as Belle because Eclipse doesn't like red because he is a man. That is the actual canonical reason. Woo! So we got to swap over to Belle. Good Belle RNG. Nice.
I'm telling you, Mike, I don't know why. I've just never missed it. It's just that free. I don't know.
It's RNG. I don't.
It's free.
Okay.
Yeah, I've hit it every practice run. It is crazy. It's just that free.
Womp womp.
RNG manip. I clearly do it.
Okay, whatever you say, Sindark.
All right, we scare them off to, I forgot the area already. Brink Terminal.
I'm the one that gets these two areas mixed up, not you. You're stealing my flow.
All right, let's see if I'm very bad at hitting this zip.
Womp womp.
Hard zip.
That zip is actually so much harder than it looks. So
It looked really hard too.
Yeah.
There's a really difficult and very precise setup where you have to control your momentum really tightly. It's pretty difficult, but not a big deal. Loses maybe 5 seconds. And now we're into Brink Terminal, where we're going to meet my baby girl, Solus.
Hi, baby girl.
Solus has been getting bullied. Hi, baby girl. Solus has been getting bullied by Eclipse, and that's why I don't like them. But we're gonna spray a bunch of sprays in the beginning area here. The way this area is laid out is you have one challenge in around the bus stops here, and then you have to go talk to Solus while he's hanging up on the wall, on the ledge and stuff, and then you have to go back and turn around, do the next two challenges. And between those, we're going to do another quest with a character named Mesh. Mesh has another one of those heaven spots, but unfortunately, his heaven spot is all the way in his third challenge. So we have to do basically all of his quests.
So
wait, no.
Let me get nerdy. I was about to correct you here. So
you're gonna nerd about you.
So his first challenge, he has a heaven spot, which is a 8 spray. Then you got to go to the planets, and you got to do a little score battle there with him. And then for his third challenge, he loses his skateboard in a little dam. So you got to go to the docks to hit the drain controls, so you can unlock 3 sprays. Drain gang.
Shut up.
Shouts to Blade.
Shut up. I'm sure he'll see this.
Yeah, he surely will. I'll send it to him. Okay, so why is Limey lying in chat? You love baby girl. I don't know why we're lying.
You do. It's true.
Number 1 baby girl fan.
It's true. Also, we've kept a combo going throughout that entire bus stop area in order to spray all of the sprays there. Pretty simple. It is very easy to get all of the sprays in this first area by doing that.
Now we're ready to go talk to Mesh. He's up here in the tower, I think it's called, or center, Brink Center. We're also to collect 3 sprays here plus his own heaven spot, because he'll tell us put us back here where we're at. Like this 4, a 6, and I'm sadly not going to be grabbing spawning season. I kind of forgot this spray existed. I haven't found a way to get it in like the route yet. I apologize. Everyone say bye spawning season, and
Bye spawning season.
Bye, spawning season.
everyone say goodbye.
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 And now we're gonna head over to planets. We're gonna do a zip over there.
Yeah, this zip is one of my favorites in the entire game. This was an old way to skip a few story things, but now we just use it to get over to planets. We skip over Solus's silly little dialogue, and then Mesh just jumps right up to us. During this score battle, we have to outscore him, which is very easy. He gets like 25,000 or something, I think.
Yeah. It's like 40K.
And then we're gonna spend the rest of the time here spraying a bunch of graffiti that's around the area. There's one specific graffiti that is particularly difficult to grab because you have to hit a pretty precise jump up to the area that we kind of crossed over, the little parking lot above us. And then we have to cross across to a pretty tall building. We'll see it coming up here.
Yeah, so you're meant to be like locked in this area, but you can just do a trick jump up here.
Nice.
We're gonna do another trick jump, so we can hopefully, yeah, we're fine. We're gonna grab the 6. Yay!
Nice.
That's
This is the spray.
I hate that spray.
That spray.
Yeah, very
it's
difficult
so
to get
dumb.
to.
It's just a dumb
Yeah.
spray. Like, why is it even there to begin with?
It just, you can see it from the entire like area, and like it's so hard to actually like figure out how to get there casually.
Yeah.
It's so difficult. And then we have some extra time, so we're gonna try to get some of these sprays as well. No mantle, Sag.
Yeah, I figured out
There we
you don't actually need to do a prop jump for that. You could just do that. I thought you needed to do a prop jump for that for like the longest time. And now we're gonna be teleported
And
back
we'll-
to planets.
Yep. Something spaceship. I should workshop that a bit more before saying that.
Hi, baby girl. We're not supposed to be, talking to baby girl from like over here, but we are. Everyone say goodbye to watch your back, yo. So we're skipping that song right there.
I'm not saying that.
Okay.
No.
Goodbye. Now the 2 other eclipses have spawned, and now we actually have to go to a certain point because some of like the side characters require you to like go to a certain point to get a text message for them to spawn. So that's what we did
Yeah,
here.
you have to just hit a specific trigger and then turn around. Did you actually? Okay, you did.
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah. Then he says, "Man, I gotta get my skateboard," but we'll do that later. Right now, we gotta go do the first or the second eclipse challenge, which is 25K. For whatever reason, we can't skip this first part of her just yapping. Then we just gotta do a trick jump into JD Villa. No!
Oh my God, you fool!
Arm. What the flick? There we go. Hopefully I don't hit the score by the time. Yeah, we're fine. I just do a trick jump, break
good.
this glass here. Hi, Polo. And then we're going to get the 6 before the
Hi,
challenge
Polo.
ends. We'll see Polo more throughout the run. This won't be his final.
Oh,
yeah,
he's
the penguin,
everywhere.
yeah.
He's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
He is
Polo.
everywhere, yes.
Then now
And then
we're going to go to
third challenge.
docks.
Woo!
We're going to go to docks. We're going to be
Oh,
skipping
we're going to
another,
docks.
We're going to be skipping another old head wall. Woo!
I lied. Yeah, so this skips
Oh my
a
goodness.
pretty... that rep checkpoint is so high, and so having a zip to the other side of docks here is so good.
Yep.
And then there are quite a few sprays here that we're going to grab before we go complete Mesh's third quest, where that will open up the dam, and you'll see just how many sprays are down there. It's like 4.
It's 3.
Oh my God, not the nerd emoji again.
Yeah,
It's over.
It's okay. I set my death spawn onto that 4, so I missed getting on the rail. So we'll be fine. I just gotta drop down to
Huge.
grab a 8. Don't tell me I missed the...
Oh, you got bailed
Okay.
out by that.
What was that
rail.
jump I did? All intentional. I clearly have experience doing that. Oh,
If you jump off the rail when it turns, you get launched off in a weird angle. It's very funny.
we're gonna grab 6, and we're gonna go do the 4, which this 4 that starts the drain controls doesn't actually, give you rep. It's one of those weird sprays.
Yeah, this just progress. Doesn't it give you rep?
It does, from what I remember. I don't think it gives
Interesting. It might not. We'll see.
you Nope.
You're at 180
Get
now.
this spray.
Curious. Okay. Yeah, that just lowers all the water here, and then it allows you to spray all 3 of these. You also get to finish Mesh's quest. We're gonna try to purposefully avoid doing that, but
I don't think you can.
or at least picking up
because
the
we have to
skateboard.
Yeah, we avoid the mantra skateboard. That's what we avoid. We can't avoid the trigger. It's like huge. I can't do math, so I'm not sure if I got the 4. Oh. I'm not sure if that 4 actually counts. Well, I'll probably figure out eventually. The wall!
Oh my god.
I just wanted to I wanted the
4.
zip storage all the way over here, because I'm going to just jump up here and then...
Well, I never knew about that.
Yeah, I kind of found that out like yesterday, so don't be shocked.
That's kind of flames.
Thank you.
I love it. This game has so many ways for you to just completely avoid the intentional route, and it's so cool.
I try
Even
to hit
casually,
it.
like, especially.
Yeah.
Once you figure out all the movement stuff, it's like you can just kind of do whatever you want. It feels like it's
For
great.
sure. It's even better with the zips, you know?
We're going to do the 3x challenge, which we just have to hit a 3x multiplier. We're going to grab this 4 and then a sneaky 4. I kind of forgot that the intentional way is to actually use the fire extinguisher. I kind of never knew that. I thought
I
you
know
just
for a
had to
long
jump
time
from
either.
the billboard. I thought you just had to use the billboard. I thought they just want... Oh, did I...
Same.
I heard I hit a 3x combo. I'm wondering... Whatever. Yay! That's all the clips challenge is done. We're going to be sent to a cop fight, quote unquote, which we're going to be meeting a new character, which is kind of important, not really, which is Escher after this last cutscene. And we're going to be back to playing red, so no more Bell.
No, Sedge.
We're
Oh,
going to do a boost jump.
Yeah.
Heard of-
The Escher fight here has a lot of interesting movement. Escher is just a sniper who's been unleashed on us by the police of New Amsterdam. Kind of messed up to have a whole sniper gang after us for doing spray paint, but you know,
It happens.
it happens.
just how it goes.
Average Friday night. Yeah, we just have to hit him 4 different times, and then we'll get set up at a billboard for a pretty large skip called Escalator. But we gotta get a few extra graffitis around the bus terminal. Did you get the 2 that's on the other side here?
Yeah. So
Okay, cool. Now
sometimes
you got it.
Trice can weirdly like spray that. I don't know why. Sometimes he like
Interesting.
rarely does. Like he can actually hit that 2 spray, but I usually just hit it either way, just because I don't trust Trice. I can only trust him for chapter 1 when he gets that other 2.
Once you start facing a bit harder of a crew, your teammates get a little bit less useful. But this is Escalator, probably my crowning jewel. This skips a huge tower climb in all graffitis that allows us to very easily spray this thing. We also spray this one in any %, but ignore that fact. And then we get to talk to Eclipse from underneath them. I absolutely love that because you get to use the stairs to bounce all the way up to the tower. Escalator, funny name. I like it.
It's all right. Could be better.
Oh my god. Who was the one who named your trick again? Let me know. Let me know in the comments.
Google. Tell me who named my trick.
I mean, I know. It was someone in my chat.
All right, we're
I
gonna
was
be
showing it off
making
and-
our way up to Brink Center, so hopefully we get a stair bounce.
Nice, very clean.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
3
so everyone
sprays
say
up
hi
here.
to the dripped out dog.
We're gonna don't pay
Hi, dripped
attention
out
to them.
dog.
Pay attention to the sprays.
What
More
the
important.
hell?
Sprays are more important than dripped out
That's
dog.
animal cruelty, I fear.
What the
Drip
heck?
out dog is temporary. Sprays forever. Sprays and rep.
That's just not true.
All right, bye, drip out dog. Oh. Now we're
Okay.
going. And then we're gonna try to skip
Yeah, so-
another old head wall, which this one's a
Denying
little
the
bit hard.
people dog. I see how it is.
So I'm gonna let Cause explain it while I focus a bit.
Yeah, so we're gonna try to clip out of bounds through an old head, through this wall. There's an old head room on the other side. we don't route a lot of sprays into this route specifically, so we have a lot of time to do this zip. And if we hit it, that is huge because that means eventually we're gonna have to backtrack to Brink. Nice, let's go.
Ooh.
Eventually, we're gonna have to backtrack to Brink, and now we don't have to come under here, open up the old head door, do all this kind of nonsense. Instead, we can just spend our time during crew battle hanging out down here. I think we've gotten every spray except for one that doesn't unlock until the 4th chapter.
Yeah, we're at 276, and the last spray we get in Brink is 8 spray, so we'll be at 284. That's the final rip we need. All right, now we can, I don't know, dilly dally.
Are you gonna dance?
Dance or something? Yeah.
We can just do this.
Okay.
Sure.
A little bit off center cam.
But the other thing that we did here was the zip up to the tower. How you're supposed to do that is go through this really long parkour course type deal. Instead, we just zip up, get all the sprays, and then jump straight down. And boom.
Oh.
Just like that, we're into Chapter 2's Dream section, which is unfortunately a kind of snoozer. A bit of a snooze
What do
fest.
you mean?
Because
I
there
set up my zip storage. What do you mean? I have zip storage for the billboard.
Ooh, bad news! There aren't any billboards in this area.
Where's the evidence at? Where are my proofreaders at?
Close.
Ooh,
What do you mean evidence?
Yeah.
So yeah, we just have to do all this movement normally, unfortunately. There is cool movement in this area, but it's not as cool as getting through it in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things. Anyways,
Also, shout out to this corner that breaks your combo for whatever reason.
I hate that corner so much. It makes me so mad.
Yeah, it makes me mad as well.
You could full combo this dream in theory, but big jump here in order to get over to this rocket. Very nice. We do a cute little boost trick at the bottom, at the end there. Boost tricks take a lot of your boost, but give you a lot of score and a lot of momentum. You don't use them a lot, but they're good for extra air momentum.
Sorry, I almost fell off there. I was reading chat and that Livey's comment made me laugh. I'm sorry, that's a good reference. All right, we'll see if I can hit any of these coyote jumps because I don't practice them at all.
I believe.
Bad news, Shasta. Bad
Last
news,
one
Shasta.
for sure.
Bad news, Shasta.
Well, I hit 0 out of the 3.
0 out of 3.
Game's
shouldn't have
bugged.
believed.
I don't know.
That's
they
at
patched it up.
least minus 50,000 channel points right there.
That's minus.
I believe
That's
in
minus
future
4 right
attempts.
there. IDK. Now we're heading into chapter 3, this is like the last unskippable cutscene. That's just lore.
Yeah, thank God, because
There's Asher.
there are a lot of cutscenes from here on out. Goodbye, Asher.
Goodbye, Asher. We'll see you again.
Yeah, we've gotten through Dream 2, and now we are going to go to our first shopping trip. Everyone needs one in their game. We're going out to the mall, which has .exe as our rival gang. .exe, probably my favorite crew. Feel free to let me know if these guys are just so cool. Like,
I agree.
Look at
my
him.
favorite too.
let's go, based. So they're gonna take over Millennium Mall, but when we pull up to Millennium Mall, we have a small problem. There's an old head wall that we can't pass through. At least casually. We have a skip to do it, but Chapter 3 actually unlocks a lot of bonus sprays in Millennium Square in order to spray them down, get the rep you need, so on and so forth. We have to do all of those, so I think we do them all here. I'm pretty sure, Sindark.
Yeah, we do a majority of them. There's some .exe sprays that we save for another chapter.
Yeah.
Also, worst song in the
just
game.
to make the routing a little bit better. Oh my god, it's all about the light switch.
We forgot to bring
Bad
up
opinion.
about Bounce Upon a Time when it was happening in chapter 1. It was happening.
It's fine. I didn't hear it, so I'm happy.
Alright, cutscene that shows us that we can switch to inlines, which we won't do. There's no point. We don't need to
Bye,
break any
inlines.
glass. Bye, inlines. I'm ready to grab one more spray before we do head to Square again, which is this floor, and then we're going to get a cutscene of Trash showing us a new shortcut. There is a way to skip this, but I haven't found a really good way to route it in yet, so... Sag.
Yeah. And I think, hideout is nearly done, right? So it's only a few more sprays.
Yeah. There's 108 rep, and I'm trying to think of how much I need to get. I think it's like 6 or 8 more sprays in hideout. Not that much.
And then Millennium Square here, very simple routing, I think. I don't remember this one too much, but you kind of just hang out around the mall, and then we get the rest during Chapter 4. There are a few that spawn in on the left side of the map, kind of behind us. But we're going to get all of that during Chapter 4, because Chapter 4 is Pyramid Island, and the entrance to Pyramid Island is on the other side of the map from us anyways. It's like almost directly opposite Millennium Mall.
So we're going to see Polo again after we get the 6, because there's actually a hidden spray here. There's actually 2 really good ones. Remember when I was trying to casually do this, there is 2 sprays that kind of got me. Oh, can the turret not?
Speaking of getting you, the turret is... this is the first part where police kind of become a problem. As you spray graffitis, you build up a heat meter. You'll see that in the top left. And the heat meter will spawn different types of police units. We have these turrets, which are the most annoying thing in the game because they will latch onto you and influence your movement. And then we have eventually big mech robots and stuff like that. I don't think we ever get to a point where we see the mechs.
No, we don't. You never get to the
in my casual playthrough, they were awful.
Ooh. Yeah, so, and that's another thing you have to consider. I'm going to be doing actually a lot of sprays here, because since we're only on Chapter 3, we're only going to be getting 2 cutscenes. One's for the turret and one's for the shield guard. So, and that's all we're going to get. We're not going to get any more cutscenes, and our heat will stay at 3.
I see.
Yeah.
Smart routing.
Oh no, what am I doing? I'm going to hit a zip here. Yay! And also, I'm going to show the other hidden spray here. This one tripped me up because I thought you actually had to wall hack or something to get this, but it's just right here. Who goes here? Tell me. Tell me, who's finding this?
I went here immediately. I saw this.
Wrong. You got to goog it.
Oh my god. We're not, no, a second goog incident is not happening on the GDQ Hotfix.
Second goog. What's wrong with googing? It's nothing wrong.
Oh my god.
Also, that map required just kind of tells you where sprays are if you don't know where they are, so it kind of helps you out, but we don't need it.
Yeah, thankfully the routing in this category is nice enough to where at this point we have basically every spray down pat memorized.
All right, we talked to Baby Girl, who's go talk to the old head now, but we're not.
Old head is not. You do talk to Baby Girl. I forgot he's in that little corner.
Yeah,
he's right there.
We also kind of forgot to mention like the 3 tricks that kind of require me to have lower FPS. We kind of never explained.
It's fine. If you slide clip, there are things called slide clips where you can slide underneath a very low down roof, and if you're at 30 FPS, you'll be able to kind of just jump right through them. We occasionally swap our FPS down to 30. We do it there in Millennium Square to get into Mall, just to skip a little bit of dialogue, a little bit of movement. Very simple. And now we're into Mall. Mall's first area is probably some of my favorite movement in the entire game. We're chasing down Vinyl right now. Vinyl is kind of this mysterious kind of anti-hero character. Works with DJ Cyber, to our knowledge, but is not allied with DJ Cyber, just kind of does it to get by. So we gotta chase him down for answers, and she will lead us all the way up to the top of the mall's courtyard area here. And then after this area, it'll open up into the kind of main shopping center area of Mall, which is a lot of open space and is where all of our challenges are going to take place against .exe.
Yep. So we're gonna grab this 6 spray. Shout out to Shine, because you usually only come here just to get this spray. Yeah, actually.
Don't shout out to Shine.
I'm sorry. I forgot that's actually my least favorite character in this game, just because her quest is
awful.
The worst. The worst.
It is
quest.
so long.
It's the longest one. Okay. Didn't hit that, but
almost by far.
There's a cute little trick jump you can do if you. There's a way you can boost and gain a bunch of height when you hit that I don't know what to call, little board.
It's just off the prop, I think.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna do something here called face slam. First try, just that easy.
Gosh.
Easiest trick in the game.
Fully not RNG.
Where that wall has a very small little ramp right next to it, where we kind of just run into the wall, and if you time it just right, you can manage to ramp yourself off of the little curve and get up to a unintended part of the game. You're supposed to come back here when you have a ton of rep, but we are able to just skip all of it by coming here. And then cute little jump on this wall and up here in order to get pseudo out of bounds. And then we're gonna use this to get to this graffiti here.
I just want to show
Big
this
jump.
off. There's a zip you can do that we call 2 mellow zip, but I was debating on. I was like, should I do 2 mellow zip or should I show this off?
Nah,
I'll
this
show
is so much cooler, be
Yeah.
real.
It is.
We have plenty
so
of zips
cool.
here. We don't have too many climbing out of bounds to get to a cool
You know what?
graffiti.
Even though no one asked, don't goal. We'll just grab. I want to know.
No way! Wait, what's the timer at right now?
51, 55. Woo!
Nice 51 2 mellow %. I don't think that's last place.
I think it might be. Wouldn't be shocked. I think maybe last place is like a 104. Could be wrong.
Let me check. I'm pulling up the. It's a 59-24.
Oh,
so not last place. Huge.
GG.
And we're gonna do a scary jump here. All right, nice.
Nice. Barely grabbing onto that rail to get this graffiti and then make our way over to a patch technique. You can't do this in the current patch. It was accidental. Team Reptile apologized to us. But we're gonna jump up here and do something called switch clip. Vinyl here puts us onto a task to open up the door to the next part of the mall, but usually this long parkour course to our right takes us around to this switch, but instead we're going to clip through that wall. Not even really a clip, we can just walk through it. And then hop down on this rail, which will take us straight to the spray in order to progress the story. That one does give us reps, so this game's rules are really weird, but don't worry about it too much.
We're gonna go on these circle rails to grab a 4 to 6.
Very cool movement.
We're also gonna grab 2 more 4s before we make it to, actually chapter 3. We've been kind of delaying actually doing the .exes like challenges. Here's it.
And another banger track here. I'm so happy that Mall is long enough to where you can hear the entire thing, because so much of this area's soundtrack is just so good. We already had I Want to Know by 2 Mellow, which is probably the acclaimed song from this this game's soundtrack. But
Yeah, and
we don't
also-
hear too much of dub people in any percent.
Somebody mentioned Jetset Ray and Chaz They Can Go, and this song right here you're hearing now is actually made by the composer of that game, Hideki Naganuma.
Yep.
Soundtrack director, Shasta Nerd Emoji.
Oh, we're nerd emojing too much.
We're all getting nerd emoji'd out here.
All right, 50 trick. I have a unique route for this, so we're gonna hit a zip. Hopefully, get the good speed. All right, that wasn't good enough. We're gonna go back and try to hit a better speed. It's not enough. Actually, that could have actually done it.
I think it might be enough.
I was actually.
But
enough.
you're committed.
This one's goo.
Nice, much better. And then no flying fish.
Okay.
Sad. Game sucks.
Game hates me. I really don't struggle on this launch. I don't know why it's being mean now.
It's just subunit physics stuff. Womp womp. Nice, let's go. Do you make it?
Yeah.
You make it if you hit the rail. Nice.
Nice.
Now we're at the top floor. We also have to keep our combo, so if we break our trick combo right now, we're gonna get sent all the way down there, which we don't want.
We also don't want to get combo too fast, because we are supposed to get 50 tricks in this combo challenge, but thankfully the challenge doesn't end as soon as we get 50 tricks, so we can delay it longer, but we don't want to be in the challenge for too long, otherwise we're going to end up losing time by staying in the challenge.
All right, we're gonna see if I can get this other zip sword. This one's the more scary one. So we're gonna go for some fish. Let's see. I'll take that one. You can go all the way to this fish over here, which has 2 sprays. Which this 6 is the more important one to grab. There's a backup for the 4 if you miss it. So I'm more worried about grabbing the 6. And we're gonna
Grabbing
grab
both.
2 more
Just that
before
easy.
we end the challenge. We're gonna grab a 4 and then an 8. I'll be 50 tricks
Yeah, this
done.
routing is so cool and doesn't make an appearance in an 8%. It is really, really dope.
Oh, there we go. And it's done. I'm done. Finished interplay. And another good thing is since we got so much rep, we don't have to watch any of like the other cutscenes introducing the other .exes. We all saw them when we entered the, you know, mall center.
Yeah, the fact there's enough to rep in the first area to get through all of the rep checkpoints in the second area is so funny to me. And we're gonna enter into our next challenge, the all but fabled fish gap.
I got some bad news for you.
We're not gonna do fish gap. because,
Yeah, so-
there's a
Oh, I forgot to get this for.
spray on this, right?
Yeah, there's a spray on the fish. Also, worst song actually coming up. I lied about light switch.
What?
Worst song actually incoming. This is why Mall's the worst chapter.
No, this song is so good. Anime Break is
It's very
a
good.
banger.
I better
Thank
see.
you.
Nope, everyone better write in the chat or throwing the run.
No.
I'm throwing the run.
I take back my
That's
nerd
it.
emoji.
Incorrect. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, okay. I accidentally messed up.
How
I
about-
was supposed to get that too before this cutscene started, but it's whatever.
What's y'all's favorite song, though? That's the real question.
I used to know my answer. I don't know anymore, actually.
I don't know.
Oh, no.
I forgot the
Pull up
songs.
the soundtrack list.
I forgot. Is it condensed
We're
milk?
fake
I forgot.
fans.
I forgot. I think it's condensed milk. I forgot the song. I know it has
That was
milk in the
really good.
name, but
Yeah,
That's what it's
Condensed
called,
Milk.
yeah.
yeah. All right.
Very good.
We're gonna actually do this a little bit weird order. We're gonna go zip storage over to this one, which requires us to get a bunch of boost nodes while we slide. As the game introduces these like little pads, I don't know what to call them, rugs, the power rugs.
Rugs.
that
Yeah,
just
these basically keep us at top speed.
yeah while you're
They also
sliding.
keep us in a combo.
Yeah, so you have to be like off your board. If you're on any of your like styles, it won't count. So you have to be off your board.
Also, I remember my favorite track now. It's Last Hurrah by Kilowatts. It plays in the upcoming Dream segment.
Ooh.
All right, so I'll be muting the
mine's
song.
next to me, by the way. That's my favorite one.
That's a banger.
That's real. That's real.
That one's so good.
It's sad that Versum is still too short in this run that you don't hear next to me.
yeah.
That's so sad.
It like doesn't show up in any run. I think. I don't even think it shows up in 100%.
I wouldn't think so. I don't think it does. All right, grab that too before the challenge ends.
Yeah, this challenge has us grab all of those little collectible boost charges on these slide course, and then we have to grab that yellow one at the end in order to end the challenge. But after grabbing it, you have about a second or two. After each challenge ends, you have about a second or two until the game fades to black and cuts you off and teleports you back.
All right, 100K challenge. We just got to hit 100K, which we do have a route, which hopefully I can hit. There's only like one quote-unquote hard part. We're gonna do different face or like, you know, grounded tricks. Then we're gonna hit. Hopefully I can land on the rail. Yay!
Yeah. There are a lot of like score attack based challenges, which I mean, I'd be stupid to not shout out the currently very active score attack scene. If you want to learn how to actually score points fast, it's a lot of people will help you out
All right.
over in our speedrun server. Smile.
I don't know what .exe. They kind of just call us stupid because I don't even know what our game plan was. And then you just call the cops.
They don't call the cops. The cops show up, and then .exe runs off. They're not snitches,
Oh.
unlike a certain other crew.
Well, we'll see them next chapter. Also, I'm getting owned by these cops. Oh, there you go, please. Please all get sprayed. I'd be very happy. I don't think that one got sprayed. Die.
What? That's so actually.
All right,
that's
kill
cop-
Dozer.
Killdozer is crazy.
I always call this the Killdozer. Yeah, he was nice to me. He didn't
So-
want to raise up his gun arms. And we can hit
This guy, we can effectively zero cycle. Never mind.
I went to the corner that I was supposed to. Oh, and the game hates me.
Get owned.
I hate getting going. Yeah, shoot your gun.
Yeah, we just have to take out his shoulders, and then his head will open up for a weak spot, and we can take him down with spray paint. Yeah, they should have had this in Evangelion, because I think it would have solved all of their problems. Just get some high-powered spray paint.
Yep.
Just that easy.
Alrighty, now we gotta hit the freest clip in the game. We gotta make all our way to theater, which is where .exe is. So we're gonna do a funny little clip all the way over there. I haven't missed this clip since day one. And it's just that free, as I said, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey.
That is probably the #1 run killing trick.
Yeah.
That clip is very inconsistent. It skips. The game kind of wants you to go back through that little slide room all the way over to the theater. So instead, we just clip through the wall. Very easy.
I'm gonna collect these billboard sprays because I kind of want to keep a zip storage. So, and obviously, if I touch a billboard, that removes my zip storage. We kind of forgot. I'm not sure if we mentioned that, but if you touch
there's some background routing here for sure. That it's really hard to keep track of as someone just casually watching, but as a runner, you can appreciate it a lot more when sometimes we'll intentionally avoid going on a billboard to keep a zip speed for another time. I have a 6-minute video about it on my channel if you want to learn more about it. Just explaining the zip storage mechanic. It's very complicated.
All right, we're in crew battle. We're just gonna get just the score while also grabbing that spray. We're gonna have to make our way slowly through the slide room because we need to hit a specific billboard to not only get our zip storage speed for Nightmare 2, but it also is gonna launch us to a certain part of the theater, which is where the remaining amount of the sprays are. Make a trick jump. There we go. And hopefully I don't get owned, because you can kind of soft lock yourself, quote unquote. You can get in a sort of jail. There's some
I'm secretly hoping you get gay baby jailed, because I think it'd be really funny, but also there's a really cool backup.
I don't know where I'm at.
You're out of bounds.
That's fine.
Helps.
Yeah. I was trying to remember where I was. Usually you either clip into this room where the 6 is, or over here. You'll either clip all the way to one of these 2 spots, or you get put into gay baby jail. One of those 3. Get this 4, and then we're gonna do a trick jump up here, so we can grab not only the best spray, 0M33, we're also to grab the 8 up here, which is pretty much the last high up spray in theater.
Yeah. Occasionally through this run, we've been picking up new spray pattern designs. This is to give us a little bit of extra boost to manage. Basically, I think we mentioned it a touch earlier, but we can explain it a little bit more in depth now. Every time you spray a unique graffiti spray in an area, so bombing by fireman, for example, that spray pattern we just used with the big guy in flames, the first time we spray that in an area, we get a big boost of our boost meter. Basically almost fills it up. And so we can use new graffiti patterns a lot of the time. You haven't gotten the spray behind you.
I know what I'm doing.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I would have forgotten, and that would have been an awful backtrack.
But yeah, occasionally we'll spray a new pattern in order to get a bunch of extra boost, and you'll see that a lot throughout the run. And that's why we've been picking up some of those unique graffiti pattern designs that are collectibles on the map. Are the fins stamped today, Sindark?
Oh, I forgot.
Wow.
I guess. I don't know. IDK. That's great.
That's great. Kind of
I forgot about that bit. My bad. It's been a while. All right, I'd never do that. Kind of forgot that fish existed.
Speedrunner.
Oh my god! I have world record. Where's the washed at?
It's unrecorded. Washed is right there.
Doesn't matter. All right.
While we're beefing, this is Nightmare 3. That was Nightmare 3. Hope this helps.
Actually, Nightmare 2.
Ooh, close. Nightmare 5.
You're muted.
Okay.
And that's the end of chapter 3. We got shot. Yeah, that basically that cutscene that we skipped. We kind of got shot. We got owned by Escher. And now we're playing as
Alright.
Trice. Hi, Trice. Also, sneaky little spray behind the couch here. With also, I forgot what that graffiti design is. And now what we actually got to do is go. Vinyl tells us to go talk to Flesh Prince, the person that we met in chapter 1. But we're gonna obviously do some spraying before we head out to Versum, which is the expected location of the Franks and Flesh Prince. Grab it too.
There's a long backtracking quest we're about to take part in because it has 2 spray patterns that are spray spots that we have to get.
Yep.
Unfortunately, we do have a skip for this long quest, but we can't do it, or at least can't do all of it. We can only do the first part of it.
Yeah.
Or we can only do it after doing a few parts of the quest.
Yeah, I would say once you enter, like after you're done with the square spray and you just enter Brink, you can technically just do the skip, but there's kind of like no point in doing that. All right. We're just gonna make our way up to the basketball court, which we're gonna do it in a way that's less than intended. So we're gonna just build.
I'm really excited for this
Yeah.
move because this movement is so cool.
So we're gonna clip in here, and there's just out of bounds area. Hopefully, there we go. There we go. Nice.
Nice.
Then we're gonna make it
And
up to
once
this
we land,
on this like building, and then we're in the basketball court. Woo!
Oh my
yeah,
goodness.
that's so cool.
Yeah, that was recently found by Ninja Cookie. So there was another jump, but it was a little bit slower. There's like another way you can technically parkour your way up here.
There are a lot of ways to get back there. Some of them are zips, some of them are like similar parkour vibes, but that one is by far the easiest and by far the fastest.
Yeah. And then I had a good. Oh,
I was just going to say probably the same thing you were going to say, which is you have to backtrack a little bit for the trigger. Vinyl texts you where the Frank is at, and it's like, okay, cool, that's helpful, I guess.
Yeah. And we're gonna make our way back to Hideout to get 2 more sprays. We're gonna have 1 more left by the time we're back at Hideout. Also, we're song still playing. Can't believe it.
Oh my god, you're mad.
Good thing in chapter 5, every time you revisit Hideout, it starts playing, Condensed Milk, a good song, it's whatever.
Ooh, close.
Oh, close. It was
It's
supposed to be
not.
Bounce Upon a Time. Oh, I forgot. Silly me.
I regret to inform you this, but Sindark, after this performance, I think we're going to look for new applicants. Thank you for your resume, though. It was very impressive.
I would say, I forgot. Weren't we supposed to go to break?
Nah, go ham.
Okay.
Go ham.
I kind of
Holy
forgot
moly.
after chapter 3 we were supposed to go to break.
I so thought that you were going to be like, we got shot. All right, time for a break.
Might be. I mean, we could do the break now. Like kind
Yeah,
of.
we can do that in that case if you want.
Just take a break right now, or
Yeah, we can do that.
alrighty.
Yeah, so we got to take a break here to run some stuff. So stick around for just a little bit, and we'll be back in a couple minutes.
Oops.
Welcome back, everybody, to do all the things. GDQ Hotfix show all about 100% speedruns and runs where you do collect all something in the game, like all your fees today. Just gonna rest of that run just a little bit, but I have a few more announcements to read before we do that. So, if you're enjoying GDQ Hotfix, be sure to join the official GDQ Discord and add the Hotfix role there. We can keep tabs of upcoming events, talk to staff and showrunners, and more. Use exclamation mark Discord and Twitch chat for more info. If you missed out on any of our shows, events, be sure to check out the VODs on youtube.com/GamesDoneQuick. And hey, if you're really enjoying it, especially your subs, Prime Gaming sub, gift subs, and bits tiered on GQ Twitch channel, help support Games Done Quick Hotfix. If you enjoy watching this video, consider subscribing to the channel. It's good stuff. That being said, though, y'all ready to continue the run?
Yep.
Finish it off? Let's do it.
Let's go.
Count us in.
Want to give us the count?
Sure.
I figured you started us, so.
Why not? 3, 2, 1, fast.
So true.
All right, we gotta talk to this
Yeah.
break.
This cycle's actually a lot scarier. Than,
Yeah, I was gonna say he's
it
also
looks.
like deceptively fast, even though he's just on a bike. And then right now he does spawn in a spray, which we're gonna make our way towards it because we have to prove to him that we're like a boss or something. I forgot what he says. I think like are a badass.
He doesn't trust us.
Yeah.
Something like that. This entire quest line is to kind of revive Red because he is shot point blank by a sniper. That wasn't a joke. And then we have to go off to Pyramid Island. So this is all kind of intended to make you backtrack through a lot of the game's areas, spray more graffiti and stuff like that. Well, bad news, we kind of sprayed most of the graffiti already, but we have a little bit more to go. Some of it makes sense to route during this, especially because we have to go to certain spots like this. This heaven spot only spawns after you talk to the Frank. So we needed to get up there anyways. Might as well do a few other things on the roof there. And then we got to go over to Brink Terminal, which has a really cool zip to get to. If we do it off of this billboard, get launched all the way over. I love that zip. It's called the reverse wrong warp. Oh my god.
Whatever.
Gone. It's called the reverse wrong warp because there's a zip on the other side that we call wrong warp because it sends us directly into Pyramid, and it's funny.
Yeah, it was like.
Womp womp. I think my names are funny, so that's all that I care about.
I guess they're good. All right, all right. So Vinyl texts us about the Frank, and then we're gonna get our last spray in Brink. We never have to go to this area ever again, or Brink. All right.
Yeah.
Made it on cycle. Talk to him while he's in the air, and then grab this 8. Then we're gonna have to head all the way to Matan because that's where Flesh Prince is.
We're gonna do a zip out of Brink though. We do have a heat level to manage here, but thankfully it's usually not too big a problem because we travel places fast enough using zips that it never really hurts us too much.
And we're gonna make our way to Matan, which we're gonna do another zip, which we've already seen the billboard I've zipped off of, so you'll see it yet again. Except we'll just be heading into Matan instead of grabbing an 8 spray. Also, Agua's playing because we were paused.
Oh, so true.
And
we're on a very weird section of the soundtrack right now.
I'm gonna try to just build some tricks. Also, we don't have to unlock the shortcut. I kind of forgot we kind of have a shortcut to Matan already. We kind of should have maybe explained that, but it's whatever. Forgot.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Yeah, you know how like they intend you to go to the end of this highway, and you know how when we click, we unlock. We don't ever have
hideout with a shortcut.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in the hideout,
didn't it? Yeah, it's like a while ago at this point.
Yeah, no, it's literally like one of the first things we do in the run, where we go out of bounds to Matan's like entrance in hideout, and then by going through that, we unlock the gate in order to do that in future chapters, and that's how we're gonna get to Matan in chapter 5. We won't see that for a little bit, but I think we're gonna unlock it now. I think we have to go back through it.
Yeah, we already have it unlocked. Granted, we can skip this bike door. You can just make a tight little jump there. And then we're gonna. I'm not even sure what's the intended way to grab this spray. I kind of just do this.
There's a big drop down after that little turn, and you can jump off the rail and hit another rail. But instead, we're gonna use more building collision, kind of a running theme in this run so far.
Grab a 6, and we're gonna head into the subway. I guess we'll call it. Oh no, it's not really like. I don't know. This weird area.
It's kind of like a little shopping center, shopping plaza.
Underground mall for sure.
Underground mall, yeah.
Again.
Oh no.
Oh dang it.
Drama.
Yeah, so where the Franks are. This is their new hideout.
This is their hiding spot.
Yeah, they got kicked out. Reverse them. Which we're gonna grab 2 more sprays before we go into the vent, which we shall finally meet the Flesh Prince. Woo.
And it's us among.
Grab an 8 and the 4, and then we'll talk to Flesh Prince, and then we'll be done with the quest, and we'll be teleported all the way back to hideout because we'll be playing as Red again.
Wow. We have revived him.
Yay!
Not dead forever.
I don't even remember like what. Oh yeah, this is where they kind of reveal that like maybe a different person.
Yeah. There's a lot of story context here that I won't explain because, like, it's a lot funnier to say he got shot, but also you should play this game.
It's very good. I recommend it.
All right, 108. We are done with hideout. It's all the sprays in hideout, and And now we're gonna head all the way to Pyramid Island, which this is technically just the fastest way is to head through Matan, and hopefully I can hit a zip to Square, and then we'll grab one spray in Square, and then head to Pyramid.
Yeah, a little bit of cleanup here, but that means we won't have to. Unfortunate.
It sucks. No one likes it.
You might be able to get a car boost from this guy.
Nope.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, they.
No car boost either. Tragic.
Game hate me. Watch. I'm gonna get hit by a car as soon as I spawn into Square. Watch this. I'm already calling it.
That'd be very funny.
I'm gonna get owned right now once this loading screen's done.
Wait.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Almost.
Wrong.
All right, and we're gonna be at 214, which is all the rep in Square. So we're done with Square now. Let me just double check. Yep, 214. And Pyramid Island, which
Post, that says 210.
Oh, but you know when like the 4 comes to me, it's gonna give me that like remaining 4 rep. And then we're gonna be doing that trick we were talking about that skips all of the Flesh Prince quests, which we're just gonna not touch the ground, and then the default spawn point is just on Pyramid Island.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yep.
Yeah. And then once we're here, in any percent, what we do is just progress. The story progresses as normal. Since we've done the Flesh Prince quest, technically everything is fine, and we've done everything we need. This is kind of just a shortcut, but like in any percent, the story will always progress as normal because you're in chapter 4 during the Flesh Prince quest. If it were a different chapter, it probably wouldn't work, but since the default position is there and we're in the right chapter, the story will progress.
I'm gonna set up my death warp right there. There's a sneaky little 2. That one also kind of gave me issues. There's also one under here. There's a 6, which there's technically a lag.
Wait, do you know the cat room?
Cat room.
If you go to the left, you'll see a little ledge. Okay.
That wastes time and
That's crazy.
Doesn't matter. We're also gonna be skipping another old head wall into the maze, everyone's favorite area in Pyramid.
Yeah, this area has such cool movement in this run.
I'm excited.
All right, we're in the
Yeah,
forklift
so we
area.
break into it out of bounds.
And we're gonna head over here.
Sindark has a very specific route here. Each of these loading zones is kind of randomized in a way, but if you know where they go, you can very easily navigate through things. So there aren't a ton of sprays in this area, but there are sprays nonetheless, which means that we have to get through them.
And then we're
In theory, it'd be
in this area
possible.
casually.
Oh yeah, this area is awful casually, but it's very funny. Theoretically, it would be possible to completely navigate out of bounds, but we would need to maintain a death warp in a lot of weird ways, and it hasn't quite been routed out yet. Maybe someone else can figure it out someday, but the kind of path is very simple once you have it all memorized. But the movement here is so cool.
I don't
because
know.
It's like...
Actually, never mind. I know the intentional way. You're supposed to get to like some weird loading zone, but you can just trick jump up this dumpster to get this 6. I was like, I forgot how the game wants you to grab the 6. We kind of like break that rule.
Yeah. Seeing this entire area, this entire sub area completely destroyed by, oh my god, him.
He.
Destroying this area with like very simple movement exploits is so cool.
There we go. Also another polo. We'll
Especially
just
with
see
how much trouble it gives you casually, I think. Oh my god, little guy.
We're gonna see another polo very shortly, which we're pretty much done. We're at the end of the maze. Grab this 4, and then once we enter this loading zone, we're pretty much out of it. We only have to hold forward. And there's actually a spray at the end of maze, so you kind of have to like do this either way. So not that big. He's just working. And goodbye.
Doing his best.
No, I was not going to get the collectible. I'm not trying to get Rise's outfit.
It's not part of this category.
Yeah.
It should be though.
All right, that's
Okay.
the old
Should've
head
been
wall
under.
that we skipped, so we don't have to. He kind of just sees us exiting out of the pipe, but they were having to talk to him. He's like, what?
He's like, what?
What?
That's so fire.
Grab the 6. And we're going to make our way
that
to
old
the
head
other
requires
side.
a lot of rep.
I don't remember how
It's
much
kind
either.
of absurd.
Yeah. Gonna go to this half pipe, which houses a 6, as you can see. Which we can skip one of the other half pipes just by letting on this part. And we're gonna do the other side of pyramid that we kind of forgot, like the starting part of pyramid. There's a whole nother side.
Yeah, can you believe we haven't done any story stuff yet in pyramid yet?
Yeah. Set up a death warp because
all of this is before we even meet the rival gang, which is Devil Theory.
which are the bestiest. They would never.
No, they're the worst.
They would
They're
never snitch on us.
We dislike them.
No. They're misunderstood. No.
Oh, close. They're not.
Oh, I don't believe you. We're gonna grab a 2 and an 8 here, which shout outs to this 8. We would be using rep duping here, but rep duping does like literally nothing for us. So
Yeah, we already have to get all the graffiti already. I mean, no point to rep dupe, but there's a way that you can make one graffiti spot give you rep multiple times over, and we only use it once in any percent, thank God.
there you go. There's Devil Theory. We introduced them. We also kind of skipped introducing Rise because she kind of lets you in, but we just kind of skip her like cutscene and door. Which, hi Rise. So we're actually using the camera now because her whole quest is literally just taking pictures of her. I'm gonna skip this cutscene immediately and take a picture of her. That's a sneaky one.
Nice.
Then grab that. That's 3. Then that'll be the end of her first part. Then we got to trigger a text message, which we'll go to this billboard, spray this for, and then we're gonna hit a trigger for it.
Pro photographer Sindark Bates on the scene.
There we go. We're just gonna touch that part of it. There you go. That's your text
Nice.
message.
Yeah, that activates a trigger that now we don't need to worry about hitting in the upcoming score battle against Devil Theory. In any percent, what we try to do is just get as much rep as possible in order to meet the next rep checkpoint. Instead, here we're going to just try to spray as many graffitis that otherwise wouldn't really fit into the route. We have a minute to do so, and so we have to go around spraying as much as we can. The more optimized your movement gets, the more kind of ballsy you can get with spraying these graffitis.
Yep.
But since we're locked in a 60-second cutscene, we might as well run around, get graffitis, and advance the time while we're not anyways. Between graffitis, time still moves. While you're spraying a graffiti, though, the timer doesn't count down, so we're losing a little bit of time here, but we're eventually gaining that time by just wasting time by running around, as opposed to just sitting here and getting score.
All right, I don't believe I hit that trigger, so I'm going to go back for it. So we're going to actually hit Rise's 3rd trigger, so she'll be spawned for her final challenge. So we kind of do that during this score battle, which has kind of been a recent discovery, kind of discovered by accident when I was just playing this category. We're going to grab 2 4s and then a 2. Then I think I have enough time to set up my death warp for a race that we're going to just pretty much just skip.
You definitely do.
Yeah, I do. There we go. We're just gonna go over to this wall and stare at it.
Brain damage.
Yellow.
Yellow.
Delicious. Yeah, so we wiped the floor with that Devil Theory, nearly 4 times his score. 4 times his score, quite easy. And then we're going to just decimate his day, ruin it. Awful day for him.
About to ruin this fan's
by beating
day.
him in a race. So yeah, we're gonna talk to him, make sure to keep off the ground in order to keep our death warp. Death warps will set every 2 seconds you stay on the ground. And by doing that before the race, on this wall, we get to set a warp to the finish line. And then he calls the cops on us, which is honestly kind of fair.
I didn't get to the Carson.
Yeah, you can knock all of these guys up in one. Cops are really easy to take care of. You just knock them all up and then spray them all. If you have one single cop, it's usually better to just kick him a lot and then take him out.
And we're gonna go to half pipe challenge, which we just go on the 3 half pipes that you see in front of us.
Yeah, it's about as simple as it seems. Nothing we can really do here to either speed it up or get graffitis while doing it, unfortunately.
Yeah. Great,
But
Zach.
after this, we're going to get into Score Battle 2, which is pretty hype.
Kind of scary.
We do a lot during this one.
Yep. There's Pirate's Life for me, which we are going to be grabbing because we need to grab a
Let's go.
2 above this Devil Theory guy for the second score battle. There we go. There we talk.
Then drop right down. So, I don't know. I don't know how this route looks, but I think if I recall correctly, you just immediately zip all the way up to the top. We don't have to worry too much about score because we have in the route a score rail that will give us a lot of points. So we want to try to get everything up here in the lab area. So once we spray all of those, our goal is to then get to the score rail that I was mentioning. And if we do all the movement well, it shouldn't be too bad, but we have only, what is it? You only have
60.
like 60 seconds in this score battle too. So it's very tricky.
Won't be that bad. Should hopefully be making to the platform that I want to at like 25. And we'll be setting up a death warp actually on this platform.
Ah, right. Yeah, so this is where Rise spawns after the score battle. So what we're going to do is set the death warp there, and then after the score battle, death warp up to Rise. And Rise's third challenge has a heaven spot that we need to spray, and then we'll spray that after score battle too.
Right. I don't think I'm gonna have enough time. You can, if I was better with my movement, I could grab a 4, but it doesn't waste that much time. But I can see if I can make it. I'm trying to grab that.
Run!
Near the porta potty. I don't think I can.
Go.
I think I can actually make it.
It's close. Yeah, you got this.
I think it's literally gonna end.
No.
It was a little bit too slow.
Yeah, literally just a hair. If you had if you hadn't missed the XL that one time, you would have gotten it.
Yeah.
You didn't have to turn around for it. Unfortunately, we can't go use our death warp immediately after score battle 2 because we're going to progress the story some by doing the helicopter battle. Again, they call the cops really messed up.
It was
I know
by
we're good,
accident.
but we don't need to do all that. It was by accident. You accidentally called the cops? Okay.
Butt dial. They butt dialed the cops. I don't know. what
Butt
else.
dial is crazy.
Oh, wait, you never got a booty call before? Crazy.
That's not what that means.
Nope, Goog it. Nope, Goog it. Everyone Goog
Don't
it.
Goog it.
Okay,
Do
don't
not
Goog
Goog
it.
it.
Don't Goog it. All right, then we're gonna, after that final helicopter, we're gonna try to make our way as close to like the water, so as soon as this cutscene's over, showing where they are and when we need to talk to them, that we just make it to Rise. So we're gonna skip a little text box that appears, and then everyone meet Rise. She's right there,
Hi, Riz.
and there she is.
Hi, Riz.
For final thing, she wants us to tell us for like a specific spot. We take 3 more pictures, and then she's gonna spawn in the heaven spot, which is an 8, which isn't too far from where we're at right there. It's up there. I can put away the phone. I forgot to grab the 2. I'm scared to fall off. And boom, Rise challenge is
Another
done,
focus.
and we never have to do any other side characters challenges anymore. We're done.
Yay. The last character in Matan does have a race spray, but like I said at the beginning of the run, we only have to do heaven spot sprays, so thankfully we don't have to do it.
We're gonna just
And then at the end of Pyramid, we're gonna clean up all the sprays we got here before going to crew battle. And then in crew battle, I think we grab a few sprays at the top, and then we set a death warp at the top, right?
Yeah, we set a death warp like right now. As soon as we're gonna be setting up a death warp when we talk to the Devil Theory to start the crew battle, which will be used during the crew battle. So death warp is saved, and we're gonna enter it. Then we're gonna just get a couple of multipliers so we can own them and score. So we're gonna take these rails and we're gonna head to pretty much, I don't know what we want to call this, just a little spiral. So you're gonna give us all
this
of our
is this is
multipliers.
the big score rail. This gives you a lot of multipliers. It's like 15 or something, maybe 13. it's a whole bunch. And then do you just death warp?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we have enough score. They don't ever get over 500k.
Yeah, they end at, I want to say like at 450k, if I remember correctly.
It's close. Something like that, though.
There we go.
And then we climb up, and we're gonna set a death warp with at the DJ Cyber fight, while also falling down the test tube. And there are a few sprays here. You usually could get these through the glass, but the route we do has us do it in the crew battle instead, actually coming inside.
Then we're gonna go to actually the top of pyramid to grab 1-6 up there. Then we're gonna clean up, I think it's 4 more sprays. Then we're done.
Yeah.
The final rep for this zone will be 296,
nice.
which is the same as Maul, so you both have the same rep number.
Weird.
No, it's not weird, it's normal.
Oh, close.
Oh, really? Wrong. Alright, hopefully that kept
I'm sad that you don't get to hear more of the soundtrack of Pyramid, because Pyramid is chapter 4 probably has my favorite mix of the entire game. Like, it's just back-to-back bangers. Fun fact, the song that's playing right now, Agua, is a remix of a SpongeBob song.
Wait, what?
No, that's real.
And people goog it. I don't believe claws. Someone goog it.
I mean, it's just true.
I need fact checkers.
It's literally just it. That's the case. Yep. I don't know what else to say. Okay.
Oh, we
and
didn't
you're
set
muted.
up our...
Oh my god. Well, you have 10 seconds. You can get it if you get this jump. Oh,
Game
close.
hates me? Game hates me?
You can never mantle there out of a boost, by the way. So
I'm just gonna set my death
Set it
warp up
here. Why not?
So, yeah. I thought
Yeah,
it was
that's fine.
on the thing for long, but it's whatever. It's good.
I thought you had it too, but it's
Whatever.
convenient that you decided to jump off to the death warp and check.
Yeah.
But means that we have to climb up a little bit more. Unfortunate time loss. Usually the death warp we set here gets us immediately into this cutscene, which means we don't have to sit and do the animation of us dying. But we're fighting DJ Cyber now. He has ambushed us along with the police, and this is where Vinyl and DJ Cyber are going to reveal their master plan. But this fight has us knock back these little records. Sometimes they can just not hit him. That's cool. Very convenient.
Yeah.
And then we get into the second part of DJ Cyber's fight, which has us go down one level outside of the laboratory. And we have a very funny strat here. DJ Cyber has a handful of iframes between each hit, and Sindark.
I'm getting going.
My man.
This is the fight. Sucks.
Okay. It's actually really easy. But DJ Cyber has a number of iframes, and his iframes actually advance in the pause menu. So the goal is to pause the game and let the iframes run out, and then as soon as you unpause, you can literally just hit him again. Unfortunately missed it because game hard, according to Sindark, but that's okay.
Shush.
And now... I guess I'm gonna let Sindark focus for this one because we're coming up
let me talk my stuff real quick. I'm just gonna build up
Oh my god.
couple amount of boosts just in case. I'm gonna give this trick a couple of tries. So who's ready for baseball?
Yeah, focusing for the hard
like
trick
baseball.
of the run.
Well, you're about to see some baseball. Woo! So I'm gonna switch over to keyboard for this trick because I don't like doing it on controller. So there we go. And then call me PB the way I'm about to hit this baseball right now. This home run. We're gonna despawn the fans, and then it seems pretty good.
Nice! Let's go. First try.
We didn't make it all the way
so
up.
that is effectively Nightmare 3. Instead, it is called baseball because you use a big fan to knock red out of the park up to the graffiti. That is a lot of effort and time put into a single trick, probably the most labbed trick of the entire run. Getting that thing consistent is really hard. So, and getting a home run is very difficult. There's a lot of variability depending on how you get hit, and you have to kind of react in time to what type of hit you get. But that means that we're into the final chapter of the run, chapter 5.
Also, someone keep a hey counter in the Twitch chat because this rival crew Futurism, which we're finally going to meet, they like to say that word a lot. Don't know why.
Hey.
Yeah, you'll see.
Oh yeah, we'll see.
There's number one.
Yeah, I think. Hey. Yeah, so Matan is a pretty weirdly structured level. If you played this game casually, you know this is kind of like a big puzzle level instead of what the other levels are kind of like, where it's like this big open space and you have to go through. Instead, Matan has a lot of really tight corridors and small corners where you kind of have to find a hidden spray and something like that. But because of how it's laid out, that means that Matan has a lot of really interesting routing opportunities for us. I haven't seen a lot of this area's route, so some of this is new to me, but I'm excited.
Yeah, so this new route I'm kind of like doing right now, it kind of was inspired by Ness. Kind of showed me this route, which it does skip a lot of. So we're gonna be going to this area. This is like the end area of Matan. This is like cranes, so. You're mainly supposed to do this after you like do the crew battle and all that, but we can just do a trick called up dog over here. And we're gonna go over to the 6 to grab it. We're gonna drop down to the crane to grab a 6 and a 2, which I can't remember which song this is, but there's a song here. Can't exactly remember.
I can't either.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know much of the songs in Matan besides like
Why don't you collect it real fast?
I already setting up my death warp back, so we're
awkward.
gonna go over to this building because it's just faster to hit the death point for whatever reason.
Interesting.
Then
I
we're
didn't know
gonna
that.
yeah, we're gonna also do another up dog. There's a route you can do where you only need to hit one, but it requires you to like grab that 6 while you're in a zip, which is kind of hard.
Yeah. Something, what is Updog? Updog is actually a zip that we use in any percent to completely skip Chapter 5. I think Syndark might have said this, but the final boss fight trigger is always active up at the top of this little area we're at. We don't want to hit it because that would break the story enough to where I don't think the run would actually be all that completable.
It would.
But I'm not sure. Oh, it would.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah. Futurism's still there. You just need to trigger the like cutscenes. They'll still be there, so you can technically hit up dog and like still like complete it normally. It's a little weird.
Why don't we do that? Wouldn't that save time?
You still get the cutscene at the end, so I don't think it's really bad.
Yeah, but you're in the area anyways. Close. I don't know. I'm not gonna think on Hotfix. That's crazy. Anyways, I'll save that for the routing channel. I'll save it for the routing channel after. But yeah, this entire area is really cool, and the fact that you do the last area first in this very linear level is such a testament to how much zips just break this game wide open. You have so many options, and it is so fun to mess around. And routing in this category is a great like showcase of how much freedom you have with all of it.
We're gonna grab just 4 and a 6, and we're gonna death warp all the way back to where we were at that billboard, so we can actually progress the story. Because our first challenge with Futurism is to do a race, but not starting that for like a couple more minutes. Okay, thank you. I don't know why I'm just gonna go back here. I'm gonna do some silly little things here. Hopefully I can hit it.
I'm scared.
For whatever reason, my boost didn't want to work. I pressed LT.
Sad.
It's
What
whatever.
were you even going for there?
No, I was trying to hit the zip and then grab this 8. Then what I'm gonna do is hit a zip storage on this billboard so I can die faster.
Okay.
So I can
like that. That's cute.
do another zip so I can grab these other sprays in this like other area. I don't know what to really call it.
Yeah, great. The different areas of the game are very standout, but none of them really have names. I kind of call this house.
We'll just call
these houses.
We're just calling this Teddy 4.
Houses.
Nope, Teddy 4. We'll grab Teddy 4.
Ooh, close. That's a spray, but
Oh, close.
You know,
Hi, Teddy
nice
4.
hi, Teddy 4. Yeah, there's one spray all the way out in the distance over here.
Voodoo Boy.
That we're gonna climb over all of the bulls for.
Hi, Voodoo Boy. We're not going to grab Voodoo Boy. It just wastes time. Because we're going to go over to this part so we die faster.
I never knew about all of the like death planes being like differently sized.
Map's
Very
weird.
very strange.
Kind of messes up a bit, but I think it'll be fine.
Oh yeah, you want to keep your storage here?
Yep.
Okay, I see.
All right, last Polo appearance. Everyone, we're never gonna see Polo ever again. He's just near the dumpsters.
Wow.
He hit rock bottom. I don't know. He's just near the dumpsters. Poor guy.
It's okay. He'll bounce back.
Yeah.
I got you, Polo. Don't you worry.
I know Polo always got my back. We're gonna trigger the cutscene, which they're gonna be saying "hey" a lot. Hey.
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 Oh my god, hi.
And then another hey.
Hey.
Alrighty, that'll be one of the final hays, and then we're gonna do the race.
Thank God. Yeah, so we use the storage to very quickly get to the end of this race, I think.
Yeah, there's that first board you can use to get to the end, but it's kind of risky, so we use this one.
Just that easy. And there's a spray at the end here, which does actually count to the completion of the category. This is the one exception to the rule. This you do need to spray that.
Well, you do need to spray, but it doesn't give you rep.
It doesn't give you rep, but not every spray gives you rep.
Yeah, if it's a race
that
spray.
is required for the category. It's very strange.
Well, technically we do pyramid race, which doesn't, you know. Let me get nerdy here.
No. The rules are really strange in this game.
Also, we passed by Baby Girl. I think that'll be the final time. Actually, no, we'll see Baby Girl another time.
Baby Girl skates around here, I think.
Yeah. Then we're gonna climb up here.
We're gonna climb up this little statue.
Yeah.
This statue was so cool to me.
Climb.
I love climbing up this guy. You hated this?
Yeah.
It was just it took me a while to even like find out to get here. That's why, if I recall.
Yeah,
I think Sindark hates it too.
But it was really cool.
Yeah, there's a little skip you can.
It's like couldn't find us for like so damn
Okay,
long.
this game wants to eat my inputs. Yummy burger.
Ooh, close. Yummy burger.
There we go. That's what I was trying to do. You can like skip another
Just that
like
easy.
another like little line there, so you don't have to go around. Saves like 5 seconds. So we're gonna start this one, which we just have to hit like certain triggers
This is
again.
just a combo challenge. Very easy. All of the Matan challenges are pretty easy. There's one score battle near the middle that we try to push as much as we can for the graffitis, but otherwise everything here is relatively simple.
We're gonna end the challenge now, but it ends weird because you have to like kind of fall off this like building.
Yeah, it's a bit strange. The trigger is like barely misplaced, I think.
Hi, record head.
Ooh, hi, record head.
We won't be
Everything
grabbing
is so
it.
cool. No.
Also, Vinyl gives you a text message that if you like hold like the manual button, you like short hop off rails, so like that. They tell you at the end of the game you can do that, by the way.
No, it's really good. You don't need it until then. Obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, this long canal area is probably some of the more simple movement, but the routing is really cool here because there are a lot of kind of hidden sprays that you have to take, and a lot of like I think like this island in the middle is pretty cool because I think you just zip over there. No, do you even need a zip? I don't think you zip.
You'll see.
Okay, teasing me. Wah. But yeah, this area is really simple to traverse, but is really cool in all graphs.
All right, we're gonna see our last like side character, but we won't start this quest. So everyone say hi, Coil.
We're using this bit too much.
Hi, Coil.
Whatever. There's a lot of important people we have to meet.
I drank the haterade.
And you're a hater. All right, and bye, Coil. We'll never see him again.
Bye, Coil. There isn't a graffiti at the top of that big climb, surprisingly.
There's a like remix.
CD.
Yeah, it's like a mixtape. I forgot who it's by. I think it's like Beast Mode. Like I forgot what it's called. It's like Beast Mode something.
It's. I think it's no, isn't Beast Mode Hip Hop Remix the like top Robo Head?
Oh.
And Pyramid. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Me remembering collectibles rave. But there is a CD. I think it's the Chapter 5 one though. Oh no, you unlock the Chapter 5. It is. It totally is Beast Mode Hip Hop Remix.
And I'm right.
You are right. I apologize.
All right, so this could be the final old head wall we'll see, but yet again we're just gonna skip it.
Yeah, this one's not even hard. You don't even need to change your FPS for that. You just slide through, and the bottom there doesn't have collision. And this is Red Light District, probably one of the coolest areas in the game, in my opinion. It has a fair handful of graffitis, but nothing too bad. We just have to make sure we actually move well, otherwise we run out of time and have to come back here. But that skip is very convenient, because otherwise, I mean, we're well past the rep barrier, but in casual play, you are way under it by the time you're here.
Really, that wall, that old head wall, only requires like 150 rep, if I'm like not mistaken, and you only need you only need like 180.
max required?
You only need, like,
Oh, interesting. I totally remember this different than in my casual playthrough. I didn't get here until post game.
all right. So I set up a death warp there. We'll be revisiting the red light district later. Now we're actually to start crew battle.
Woo! Yeah, we've gotten
There,
most of
that's
the
the last
space in
hay, I
canal.
think. I think that was the final hay
Wow.
that will ever be
Goodbye,
hay.
hay.
Goodbye, hay.
The last hay that will ever be
Goodbye,
hawed. Wait, no, that's ye. The last ye that ever be hawed. Ah, damn it.
And throw tomato.
Ooh, don't tomato react me. I'll cry. Unless you want someone to cry on GDQ Hotfix live.
Do it.
It could happen.
Alright. Yeah, so crew battle puts us in this big open area, but our death warp just so happens to be in red light district. So I believe what we're going to be doing is death warping after getting a bunch of multipliers and score, and then getting a bunch of the graffitis around here.
Yeah, there's two
There are a
6
few.
and a 4. So these are the 2 6 we need to grab. There we go. Then the 4 is on the like lower floor of this area. Here it is, and then we're gonna just death warp now to red light district. There we go. We set our death warp perfectly so we can be on that ramp. Skips like the whole like picking yourself up animation.
Yeah, the death animation being skipped by ramps is like never used, but it's funny.
If you use in like these more like other categories, you don't use it in any percent, but like you can use it in like all characters and all graffiti.
Yeah, it's very funny.
All right, I'm gonna hit a zip here. Hopefully I can hit it.
Let's see. Boom. And this will take us all the way over to this big open pit where we have 2 sprays, I think. We have this
Yeah.
and a 2.
Yeah, there's another 2 on this side.
Yeah.
Then we'll go to this like the island to grab those sprays over there. Then we're gonna grab 1 4, and that's all the rep we kinda need. It's a little bit weird. We won't be done with all the rep. The rep count for this one is 368, but we're gonna be at like I think 344.
Yeah, this is all we can get so far, because the reason that we actually need to do the story here, in theory, Matan is open enough to where we wouldn't have to because this category does not require you to actually beat the final boss. Maybe we should have said that at some point, but the category ends whenever you unlock that character. You don't have to actually beat the final boss,
Yeah, we
because
don't
we
have to play
think the
fun.
final boss sucks.
Oh no.
So instead of routing the whole story, what theoretically could be done is just getting all of the Matan graphs and then boom, category done. But unfortunately, there are, how many graphs is it? 8, I think?
It's 8 graffitis.
8 graffitis are locked behind the story progression in that big courtyard that we started that crew battle in. So we need to do all of Matan's story, which includes Dream 5. You would never see this in any percent because we skip it, but this dream has a very hard trick that we call Nightmare 3, and for some reason the song starts playing. I don't know why that's still playing.
Because IDK. All right, I'm gonna do it for the fans. This trick in practice is really inconsistent, so we'll see if we hit it.
Yeah, so 1 zip there, 2 zip, jump around, try to launch yourselves off of this building, go out of bounds, things get weird. And
That isn't like
Halfway.
full Nightmare 3. Yeah, it's like that's still like decent.
That's pretty good.
That's like a good
Very
result.
good.
Sometimes you'll literally just get like no height. You'll just go through the building. It's really bad. Trick
Yeah,
is not.
that trick is super hard.
It's not. It's also just not consistent, and it also gives us a whatchamacallit, zip storage for this billboard. So hopefully I can hit it.
Yeah.
I saw.
That looked close until the end. Oh, you got the weird zip off the side there.
Uh-oh. I want to go back to that
These
billboard.
billboards.
Oh.
Oh,
What? Huh?
Huh?
Oh.
your death warp is set there, buddy.
we're
Oh, never mind.
We're finding new stuff all the time.
Make sure to set your death warp in the courtyard, by the way. Like, in
Yeah,
the,
I know, I
like,
know.
crew battle area. Okay, cool. Yeah, these billboards are really weird. We want to try to get a zip off of them, but they have really strange hitboxes that can sometimes give you a ton of extra speed. You'll see here, this zip is so fast.
Sheesh.
And it is like consistently that fast too. It is wild. And that will send us all the way to the end of this stream. We just have to fall down to the hand graffiti here.
Actually, I want to do fish. Shouts to Pirate's Life.
Fish.
Fish.
Hey.
Fish mention. Now we get to fight Killdozer, but it's Foe. Yeah, Foe's actually a bad guy.
Spoilers, what the heck?
We kind of mentioned that already when we were talking about Foe fight. We don't have to do that.
You
spoiled-
mentioned that, but
We spoiled it.
yeah. The bad guy of the game is Foe. This is the only time you'll get to see him. You won't get to see final boss Foe, but
There's his head.
he's hidden here. Ooh, there's our head. We're gonna get it back. We're actually playing as Felix, who is part of the big three, died, but we've been revived as Red, and now we're into the final section. Did you set your death warp?
Yeah, I said it. Also, if you're wondering
Okay,
why
cool.
we have different drift, we kind of got thrown like to like I don't know, the void.
Oh yeah, we died.
Yeah, we kind of died again, but we're in Felix's
Yeah,
body
it's
now.
fine. I would get ready on time relatively soon. These sprays should be our last.
Actually, I want to change the time. We'll change it once we select Old Head, just because the text might not appear. It's a little bit weird on.
That's fine.
It's also just
But
in
yeah.
case if I did miss any sprays, or if the game decided to troll me in a rival crew, resprayed something. That's something I forgot to mention. Sometimes the rival crew
What?
will respray a graffiti. It only happens in chapter 1 and in chapter 4. So pretty much if that happens,
Hopefully
the game will pretty much, like, you have the rep, but the game says, oh, that's not your spray. That's actually, the rival spray. So you haven't done that yet. So you won't unlock Old Head. I've learned that the hard way.
That's so weird. What the hell?
Yeah.
This game rocks. It's great. No,
Yeah.
it's awesome. And
is very
all of
good.
these sprays are really easy. We just do a death warp. Pretty straightforward.
Oh, I didn't set my death warp over there on the other side. It's whatever. We just gotta do one more,
Wow.
2 more hands. Whatever. Rookie mistake.
But yeah, these are the sprays that only spawn after this point in the story. You're unlocking kind of a shortcut to the final boss area. We've already been there. This is how you're intended to get to the last section of Matan that we actually sprayed first at the beginning of this chapter. But it's a lot easier to do this.
All right.
And then climb on
Baby
in.
girl appearance. We're actually see baby girl. Right there. Boom. There's baby girl.
Hey, hi Solus. Wait, can
Hey.
you open his text? It's really funny. Rescue question mark? It's that one.
Oh, yeah, it's-
You went past it.
Oh my. Sorry, I'm not a real
Big
fan.
fan. Just in case you were planning on rescuing me. I mean, no worries if not, but if you are, that's that big lion's mouth. Oh my god. It's a pretty good tight spot. But there's a way to where Foe is taking me. Just in case,
All right. Then time
Every
will
text
come
message
up
in the game.
shortly. So
If we have
I
we have
saw
Old
the
Head,
text.
this
Yep.
is time.
There he is.
Let's
All
go.
right.
There it
And
is.
time.
Hi, old head.
GG.
Yep.
Let's go. We've gotten everything. We've unlocked Old Head.
Oh, let me play as
You
Old Head. I just
accidentally
want to
danced
dance.
on the
Yeah,
dance pad,
I
you fool.
forgot. My bad.
All right.
So I guess for shout
I'm gonna
out.
bust it down.
Yeah. Yes, this
Old man can't bust it.
Yeah, I'll say this is the dance you unlock for beating Futurism. You get dances depending on which crew you defeat, so you unlock all 6 by the time you're done with the game. You want to give your shout outs first?
Yeah, I mean, shout outs to everyone who plays this game. It's really cool and really fun. And I mean, the community has been really pushing this game. Any percent is almost at a 47. It's like within happening. So, I mean, it's progressed a lot over the past year. And I also want to give a big shout out, a huge shout out to Nessie, All Right Ness, who is, I nearly called him Nessie. He is going to be running this category, this same exact category that you just saw at GDQ at PAX West, which is going to be absolutely baller. Him and Sindark in particular have been pushing this category really hard, so I'm really excited that both of them get to show it off.
Where can we find you?
You find me at Shovel Claws. I stream 4 times a week. Come hang out. Otherwise, I mean, I'm everywhere. Shovel Claws. If you want to see me on a social media site, search up Shovel Claws, and if you find me, congrats.
All right, so
Not that hard.
so for my shout outs, I would like to shout out Shovel Claws for commentating with me. It was a pleasure.
Hi.
And shout outs to Shasta for allowing me on his show. It was neat to show off this category. Then shout outs to obviously the Bomb Rush Speedrunning Discord, Slop Crew, which is the multiplayer mod for this game, and shout outs to the Goose Hub server. And you can find me on twitch.tv/SindarkFates, and you can also find me on YouTube at the same username. And that'll be it for me.
In that case, thank you all for watching Do All the Things Nights. Stick around, because after this we have Parallel Universe with Blimey. I think if I recall correctly, it's Sonic Project 06 and some sort of Spire thing. Spire 3.5, that's what it is. Should be awesome. So stick around for that. Agreed. Stick around for that. We'll be back in just a little bit. Thank you all for watching.